And we're live.
Hello. Happy holidays.
Hello.
Howdy, y'all.
Hi. All right. Hi, everyone. I am the GM for our last RPG of 2021.
Whoa.
Yes.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, we're the
Yeah.
last RPG. I'm sending us out. A great way to send out. We'll see.
Will we
so
survive?
hopefully. Today I am running Twas. We're doing a one-shot special holiday edition, and we're running Twas, the role-playing game by Jonathan Green. Just have it up here so I get his name right. Which is basically kind of a Christmas-themed RPG, and that's what we're going to be kind of running through today. And I'll run through the stats quickly, but just wanted to note we are 2 people down today. Unfortunately, the Blisses aren't going to be here.
Yep.
So it'll just be me and these 3 lovely people running our game today. Before we do that, though, we are officially, what's the word, affiliated?
We're affiliated.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are a Twitch affiliate.
That means a couple things that I don't really know. So I'll let someone else take away for that.
I can do that. I'm the Twitch mod.
Perfect.
So that means if people want to support us with your dollar bills, you can. You can become a subscriber to the channel for $4.99 a month. And I believe that if you have the Amazon Prime, you can send us $4.99 from Jeff Bezos every month and use your Amazon Prime account to get a free Twitch sub.
Which is
every
really the
single
preferable
month.
way of doing it.
Oh yeah,
Use
no,
Jeff's
send
money.
us Bezos
Yeah.
bucks. That guy.
Space bucks.
We also are going to be having emotes soon. I know we have one little baby emote right now, Gigi.
Oh, do we?
We do. And we are going to be working on getting more pretty soon. A couple of Detective 21s. I've got some plans for little emotes of each of us. So we also have channel points, which I didn't have time to fidget with, but they will allow you to temporarily unlock sub emotes, have your messages in chat highlighted. And I'm going to fidget with those so you can do more stuff to fuck with us because that's funny. Earn
Nice.
channel points by watching, chatting, following, subscribing, all the good stuff. So thanks for helping us get to affiliate. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
fun
thank you very
shit.
much, guys.
Yeah, thanks to all of
Best.
our viewers and stuff.
Yeah, best holiday present ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so a quick rundown of Twas. As I mentioned, it's a Christmas themed RPG. Basically, you play toys that wake up. In the actual Twas RPG booklet, it comes with kind of like a fully run adventure, and it has like different random encounters that you get to choose from, which is pretty cool. We won't be doing kind of the main one from the RPG, but that is there. It's a 2d6 system. There's basically 4 simple stats. You make a toy. There's 4 stats. There's magic, agility, combat, and endurance. Magic is just your ability to kind of resist spells and perform spells. Agility is basically all of your like moving, maneuvering type of skill. So like jumping, dodging, climbing, all of that stuff. Combat is what you actually use to fight. And endurance is basically like your hit points.
Mhm.
Basically you're rolling 2d6 and you're trying to get under your stat, except for endurance, right? That's your hit points. There is a mechanism in here where you can use cards as well instead of dice, but we're just going to be using dice today. Yeah, I think I didn't read too much on the card system. I think it's like numbers are numbers and then Jack, Queen, King and stuff like that is 10. I don't actually know how it works, but it's in there too that you can use cards instead if you don't have dice, but we'll be using 2d6. Okay, let me think if there is anything else that I wanted to cover with Twas. Twas
While you think about that,
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry. I was just gonna say, while you think about that, we do have a podcast that just dropped today. As well.
Oh, yeah.
So, just give that a listen if you want. It's about playing for younger players. And if you missed our holiday gift giving guide in the spirit of Twas, that came out a couple of weeks ago as well, which is just the 3 nerds other than Jess that you see here, just gushing about our favorite games and giving you ideas for what to buy for the holidays if you want more games. Anyway, sorry, Jess, continue.
No, that's totally fine. I was just trying to think if I needed any content warnings for this game. I don't believe so. I I don't believe we have anything particularly dark in store for us today. Other than yeah, I don't believe so. All right. Other than that, do you guys have any questions on the
I
game?
think I'm ready to go. We'll learn as we go.
Go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I will ask you the questions as they come
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
They'll
This
pop
game is
up.
yeah. We've got kind of the system, but it's gonna be pretty like loose. Feel free. I told the players to kind of be creative as they want with their toys.
Linferno,
And,
we have our first subscriber ever. Thank
Oh,
you.
hey!
Heck yeah.
With the
Excellent,
Bezos
Inferno.
With the
Bezos bucks.
bucks.
Every bit you can get away from
Very
Jeff works really
That's
well.
right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
take his money and give it to us.
That's right.
We won't use it to destroy the environment.
Mhm.
Or go to
Yes,
space
I
in
certainly
a
will.
dick-shaped rocket.
We're doing great things. Yeah.
There's our first dick joke of the
Dick
night.
joke.
Jeff Bezos' spaceship.
Riding a
There
dick
it
to
is.
space. All right.
Oh,
That guy. All right.
does that make Nancy Reagan space? So
Nice.
Oh.
sorry.
We've been live for 6 minutes and I already have to write 2 things down, you motherfuckers.
Sorry.
That was a harsh one too. Wow.
I didn't
Space is
mean it. Yeah.
very vast. Yeah.
Cavernous.
Cavern.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. You could say you get swallowed up in space.
You
no.
could say.
Oh, no.
Remember when we were like, oh my gosh, we have a
Oh,
wholesome
wholesome.
game.
It's never
well,
going to happen. I do have, however, Yukon Cornelius will keep me in line. So that's maybe he'll just like,
Oh.
For the record, we have
It's not
not been
good.
inappropriate in game yet. This is all pre-game. We're getting it
right.
out.
We're
ahead of time.
pre-gaming it.
We'll see. We'll see.
So should
I
we?
remember how your story went for Avatar, Rainy.
Listen, I tried so hard.
You did.
Okay.
You did.
Hey.
You did.
Not all of us fucked with you. Some of
This
us
is
just
true.
gave you
Yeah.
musopotami.
I know, and
Yeah.
and as much as I wanted to reward that, I was dealing with, deflecting dicks
Girthquake.
that whole time. Girthquake.
Earthquake.
If you missed our Avatar The Last Airbender series and you're a fan, we're sorry.
But you
That's
should
all I
still watch it.
posted. Yeah, that's what I posted all over Twitter. I was just like, sorry, Avatar. Sorry,
I will-
Avatar. I'm still sorry, Avatar.
I will say this. I do think that we came together pretty well in the second session. I think that if do please go back and watch our streams on YouTube, or if they're still up here on
Good story.
Twitch. I think that the first session was kind of a struggle to get into the thing, but the second session we cranked out a pretty good
Yeah.
little sesh there.
We always bring it together. We always do.
All right,
So do we
We're
want to
ready?
introduce our characters?
we should.
Do you want us to go around?
No,
Oh,
let's
not
do
yet?
that. Let's do that after. Let me do this intro first. and
All right.
then-
Yeah, that works.
Ooh.
Oh,
enough.
mysterious. Right.
Oh no, it's a very classic intro. All right, so our story begins the night before Christmas Eve. Every year, the elves work around the clock making toys for all the little children of the world. And most years, all that tinkering, wiring, and building happens right up until the night of Christmas Eve, for there are just so many children in the world and so many children still at heart. But this year has been a particularly good year, a quiet year. In fact, for the very first time in a long while, the elves finished mysteriously ahead of schedule. And with all the toys packed into Santa's sleigh, the elves took a last look around the workshop and closed up shop and went out to celebrate a job well done. Hours pass by. The elves are out kind of partying, drinking. They've done their job. They're partying the night away. Everything is still and quiet in the shop. And then all of a sudden, this cold frost starts to creep in. Like frost creeps across the windows. It creeps up the ends of the tables and the chairs. It's just still and very, very cold. A very, very cold breeze kind of blows through the workshop and knocks over this bag of magical dust, and it falls over all of you. And all of you are toys that didn't quite make it to the cut this year. You guys are kind of the rejects of Santa's sleigh, and there were no children out there to accept you. But this magical dust kind of falls over you, and your eyes kind of awaken for the first time, and you can move. And if you guys want to describe your characters now.
Ah! So I come to life, and what I am is a Canadian Mountie action figure. Very, very jointed. Think like a McFarlane toy. So like every little joint works, right? And he's a classic Mountie with the red outfit, the black pants, the high boots, and a very hard plastic hat. And he also comes with his trusty riding moose. So I am Logan the Mountie, who is the unwanted Canadian action figure with his riding moose Trudeau.
Trudeau.
Love it.
Yeah, and I think that before we see Trudeau, we see Logan pop up and do his thing, but underneath a blanket, and all of a sudden, little shake of my antlers, and you hear like a little rattle of my necklace as I wake up, and I just go, whoa, 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 and out from under the blanket comes Trudeau. As you guys just see a small blanket with a sequin, like those sequin blankets and pillows that, like, if you rub them one way, there's an image, and if you rub them back, it's just sequin. Right now, all you see is the sequins. As I like very.
What color?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Red?
I think when it's like just a bright sequence, it's like a red.
Okay.
And then the back of him is like snow, like shimmering, kind of glittery white. So like if you're wearing him, it's like a white snowy blanket with this bright red collar with a rattle in it. And then you see hold on, let me make sure I don't give away my secret sequin pattern. You see a reindeer head with like these plastic antlers. This is Goodspeed, the reindeer blanket. And I just kind of go like, oh, what was underneath me? I don't like that at all. Oh, goodness. And I look over and just shake my antlers a little bit, and you hear the rattle of my collar.
The third figure kind of stands up a bit quietly, just trying to process everything happen around her. She's a relatively tall doll. She has all of her little joints and everything, so a little more flexible than your average Barbie. But that is because she is not your average Barbie. She is a knockoff Barbie. More specifically, it was a poor elf's first time trying to make 6 seconds of quickness so I don't get copyrighted Elsa from Frozen. But they didn't get her features quite right. Her hair is somehow black, and instead of her traditional pale blue dress, it's this weird like periwinkle, and instead of her cape going down past her feet, it just goes halfway down her back. So this is Elsa the Ice Princess.
Also,
I didn't think of Logan's face. Logan has a handlebar mustache, but it's like a really bad, it's like a really bad plastic one, and just like that really bad, like that like solid glob of like brown plastic that's just like hair. Like,
nice.
Elsa does have hair, but it's Barbie hair, and it is done into a braid, but like it could fall out at any minute.
Oh my gosh. All right, so just as you guys are kind of getting up, taking in the world around you, moving, uncomfortable with a moose below you, you see kind of a dark, shadowy figure cross the door across the hall. And as it goes by, it kind of like goes by, you can see that the cold is kind of following it. There's like that frost that's following it. And not long after, there is a high-pitched kind of scream. It's very short, it's very quick, and then it ends. What would you guys like to do?
And the scream from outside? Yes,
it's like out and down the hall. It's kind of the direction of where that figure just went.
I think Goodspeed is just so this is when we notice that Goodspeed as a blanket doesn't have to like awkwardly move himself around. Like he kind of just like shakes off a little bit, and you hear the sequins and the rattles as he just starts floating, kind of like the magic carpet in Aladdin. And he's just got like this little like, reindeer head. Yeah, sorry, once again. But he just kind of floats, and his head can like fully turn around and stuff like this. And what he's doing is he's just floating over to anywhere that like frost has accumulated and just wrapping his little blanket body around it so it thaws.
Oh, that's great. There's just, you start to do that and it works, you kind of wrap around like a little table leg. You see another like kind of toy that's not moving, a fellow toy, maybe outcasted. Maybe it's an elephant with like little square polka dots instead of circles, right? Aww. And then you just float over, you give it a hug, you thaw it out, and it does melt, but there's just so much frost everywhere. You see icicles kind of on the ceiling. You see just like a frozen pathway. The floor is kind of slick. There's just so much.
There's only so much a blanket can do.
Logan calls Trudeau over. By the way, Rainey, Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
He
His
just-
voice returns.
he just
Rainy makes a
claps
mood
over,
sound
and
return.
then he goes, "Gadzooks, Trudeau! This is colder than Saskatchewan. Something's going down here. I know it, guy."
Oh my god. Mm. You know what? Does he have a little poll thing? Does Trudeau have a little? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon, but
Ah,
who are you?
who am I? Who are you?
In between you two like doing that, I fly in the middle and do like a little twirl, and I'm just like, good speed, at your service.
Hello, good speed. I'm Elsa.
Ah, I'm Logan. Surely you've heard of me. I am the greatest Canadian hero.
I look
Can't
at Logan.
say I have.
Yeah.
What?
I look at Logan. I look at Elsa, and I just go like, you both look very important.
It's because we are, guy. Well, I am anyway.
Thank you.
I don't know what you have against our Canadian fans.
Nothing. I just like doing the South Park Canadian voice, okay? And that's
Brady,
not what
you
Canadians really sound like.
You
I'm
think we
aware.
have Canadian fans after how much Christian's done that to them?
He hasn't done
If
it
I
on
ever try
stream
to,
yet.
if I
Christian has
yes,
done it a lot to us, but I don't think he's done it on stream yet.
yes, it was in.
Maybe.
What,
Have you?
I think it was on one of the podcasts. But yeah, I'm probably like, I'm gonna cry across the border now, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're coming with us."
Yeah. There's
Right
just,
this way, sir.
there's just a picture of Christian in like
Border
all
Patrol.
border
Yeah.
and all border patrol stations, and they just go, this guy, eh?
Yeah, right this way, buddy.
They bring you in. You want to meet a real moose?
Okay. Let that die.
Should we see what that was? I don't
Undoubtedly.
think I've ever heard a scream in my time here.
Now that you mention it, it does seem pretty generally jolly around here. I don't think I can get all of this ice, so maybe we should go outside.
Yeah, let's do it.
Looks
guys-
towards where it went.
Logan just
That's
climbs
kind
on
of-
top of Trudeau and is like, "By the power of healthcare!" And like Trudeau like leans up and is just like and claps off towards the door.
Oh man.
As you guys kind of move through this room, you realize how maybe it's been pretty much normal for you guys, right? But everything is very large, right? All the tables are very large. You guys are toys, and the doors are very large. The doorway is very large. You guys kind of walk through and you see the hallway is fairly dark. There is no light really here, and you can kind of only see as much as the room that you were in lights up from either side, and you see the frost kind of extend both backwards and forwards towards where the figure went. And it kind of, the shadow kind of ends on a closed set of doors that's frosted over.
Okay.
Your first obstacle, guys, a closed door.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah.
Does it look like a door that opens in or out?
It looks like a door that opens away from you
Okay, pushing. Okay.
Nah.
and further in, actually, to the building, but further in.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I can fly, so I can try and get up and see if I can yank on the handle
The
at all.
handlebar?
Yeah.
Sure. You kind of fly up there. Good speed. You are a blanket. It's kind of frozen a little bit. You warm it up. The ice starts to melt, and the lever easily pulls enough, and you kind of push it with your little blanket strength. And as it slides open, this room is completely lit up. It is just full. It's almost like a maze of just different Christmas lights. There's
Whoa.
just blinking lights, there's solid lights, there's little white twinkling lights, and there's just so many everywhere filling this room.
It's
Wow.
amazing.
And you see kind of at below the kind of ice path kind of continue forward into the maze on the other side. Towards the other side.
So when you say it's like a maze almost of just tangles of Christmas lights, like, so it's blocked in. Like I'm not going to be able to fly
It's
up.
blocked in.
Yes.
Correct.
Clever.
Yep.
I see. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you see me like almost like twirl myself up into like snake, like form with like a snake blanket with a little reindeer head, and I'm just kind of like
you sort of
waddling forward.
squeeze your way through. There are kind of gaps through the tangle of lights, and you start to squeeze yourself through.
Well, I definitely want to wait for Elsa and Logan. Once I've opened the door, I kind of
prepared.
Like, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Logan, seeing Elsa's walking and she's you're dressed like a princess, even though the outfit's kind of like all wrong, right?
Excuse me, she's a queen.
No,
She says Elsa the Ice Princess.
Oh, she is a princess.
It's
Elsa
also
the
the Ice
Princess.
Princess.
Even more knockoff.
Yeah, she's got her periwinkle dress. She's got like the half cape.
Yeah.
He goes, forgive me, my lady. And he like climbs off his moose and takes off his big round hat and like bows. And he's like, would you like to ride, Trudeau, my trusty mount?
She looks towards the tangle.
And Trudeau's just like,
he's gonna fit.
What?
Does Trudeau look like he'll fit through the tangle, Jess?
He'll have to be kind of careful, but he can kind of step through and start. It's tough. It looks like he'll get caught. It does look like he'll get caught.
Yeah, so she looks ahead and then looks back towards Trudeau and goes, perhaps when we've left the building.
Fair enough. Okay.
These shoes aren't made for snow. And she's got like tiny little Barbie heels.
That's really funny.
And heads towards the tangle.
Yeah.
Right, you guys head towards the tangle. Rainy, your good speed starts to kind of wind up and prepare. Just as you're starting to squeeze through, you hear a look out, and I need all of you to make me an agility check as kind of a line of Christmas lights comes shooting at each of you to try and tangle you up.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, Jess. We're trying to roll under our agility.
Yeah, so you rolled 2d6 and you're trying to roll under your agility.
I fail.
So I have an 11 agility, and I was like, I'm good. I've been rolling these 2d6 low this whole time, just rolling them for
Roll
fun.
a 12.
I rolled a 10. I just passed with an 11
you just passed.
stat.
Nice.
Just.
Thank you, Zach P.
16.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for subbing and giving us your basis
What up,
money.
Zach?
Enjoy your emote. More will be coming your way soon, we promise. No, I failed. My stats is 6 and I got an 8.
My stats is 7 and I got an 11. 7-11. So I failed too.
So,
so
can I actually interject? And I don't know if this is a rule of this. If I was going first and they were behind me,
yep.
and I passed, but they were both going to fail, can I take the hit and just get my antlers all tangled with Christmas lights?
Oh.
Like if this was going to deal damage? Or you could say, no, I have to duck out of the way just out of sheer instinct. That's fine too.
No, I mean, your antlers can get tangled up, but you would be the one who is caught, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
And I think you could only save one of them.
Ooh, oh goodness.
Oh.
Oh goodness.
He
I
chooses
will.
Trudeau. No.
Yeah.
Antler buddies.
Yep.
Yeah, this is fair. No, I'll save Elsa.
Okay. All right. So you kind of dodge through. You hear a lookout, good speed. You see like the first one coming and you kind of dodge out of the way. You see the next one. It's about to hit Elsa. You like tangle up your antler and you kind of get it all wrapped up. Logan, you and your Mountie both get kind of caught up. And now you guys are starting to get wrapped up in these tangles. And they're starting to raise the two of you up. So Elsa, the Ice Princess, you are safe on the ground. You see both of your friends get like struck by these cords of Christmas lights, and they're starting to wrap up and like rise up. The two of you, as you guys are kind of like rising up towards the ceiling, you happen to see out in the distance that voice that told you to look out. It's none other than Yukon Cornelius with his pickaxe. He's all tangled up and he's like kind of trying to fight there and trying to get his way out, but he is also very much stuck. He's like, I can't do a Yukon Cornelius voice, but he's like, I told you to look out. Oh, all right. Well, we're stuck here.
Logan's like, in the name of Jim Carrey, let me go, as he gets like, tangled up, trying to like untangle himself.
Do you have a document of Canada references for this?
No, I'm just making them up as I go along.
All right, power.
Christian was made for this.
Right. Made to rip on Canadians.
Yes.
So I would like to try and cast a spell.
Whoa.
So one of my spells is hail.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I'd like to try and use like conjure hailstones and use them to like snap some of the
cords. Okay.
snap some of the cords.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what level is hail?
Hail is a second level spell.
Second level spell. Okay, so the way magic works is you take the level of the spell, it gets added to the target's magic stat.
Yeah.
And then you are trying to roll above that total. So then you roll 2d6, you add your magic stat, and then you are trying to get above their DC.
Okay.
Yep.
So my magic stat is 3.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus
3. Yep.
that's I can do math. That's an 11.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
So you raise your hands. Clouds form at the top of the.
And as she does this, I have to do this. She just raises her hands up and just yells, "Let them go!"
Oh, yay!
Perfect.
Well done. Well
Perfect.
Set
done.
me up for it, Jess.
That was
Perfect.
so good.
Perfect. You sing out that last note. Hail starts kind of raining down from the sky. It hits the cords. It breaks. It starts to break some of the Christmas lights, right?
Ooh.
And once one gets broken, you see it hit kind of one of the white crystalline sparkling lights. The whole line kind of goes out and kind of drops to the floor. You see another piece of hail hit like one of the colorful lights. It goes out, the whole line goes out and starts to drop to the floor. And so as your hail is hitting, it all starts to kind of break down.
Because when one of those lights go, they all go, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
well
Exactly.
played.
Yeah.
Yep. And it all starts to fall down and scatter to the ground. You're kind of hit with like shards of like little, I don't know, plastic lights as you guys are freed. And
Oh.
Yukon Cornelius is kind of wiping himself off and he's like, oh, good job there, guys. He's like, well, I don't know what's going on here, but this girl just came through here, froze everything up. I heard a scream further off in the distance, but I've been here for quite some time. I usually come here to collect the toys and help move them off to the sleigh and collect the other toys for the Isle of Misfit Toys. But what are you all doing here?
Thank you, Princess. We are about to find out what's going on here.
We just woke up.
Yeah, we just woke up.
Oh, your new toys.
Yes.
Brand new.
Well, I don't know what's going on here, but everything is frozen. I think someone might be trying to come and get to the other presents and ruin Christmas, but I don't quite know. It was pretty dark before she came through and all the lights started to go up and I got caught up. There's usually security around here.
Would that have been the elves?
Yeah. There's usually a couple of them posted up around here, kind of watching things.
Do we as the toys know that the elves went partying?
No. Probably not. Most of them have left. We don't know that they've gone partying, but that most of them kind of closed up shop.
Well, I wouldn't worry. We have over here my good friend Logan and his trusty Moose Trudeau, who appear to be heroes.
That's right, sir. If you need something solved, you have a Canadian solve it, buddy.
I don't quite know what you're saying, but that sounds.
What's that,
good
guy?
to me. What? What's that?
Logan's from Newfoundland.
That sounds good to me.
Did you see anything on the person that ran through here? Anything about who they were? Was it an elf? Was it?
They were very cold. They were very tall, very blue. Taller
Cold
than
I can
elves.
do. I can do cold.
Probably
I
Eric
keep
Clapton.
people nice and warm.
Taller than elves. Yeah.
It had to be Eric Clapton then.
Eric Clapton. Who is
Yeah.
that?
He's Canadian,
Oh, 'cause he's gonna-
I think.
I don't think he is.
I think he lives in Canada.
I think he's English. I gotta look this up.
No, he is English. You're right, but I think he lives.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think he lives in Canada. But whatever. Anyway, it's
A
probably
lot of
Eric.
people,
Even if he
yeah.
does,
Everybody
it's
would.
probably Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
Eric Clapton. No,
Nah.
this was a girl. Long
Ah.
flowy hair.
Alanis Morissette.
There it is. There it is. That's
Alanis
it.
Morissette.
She is the part of one that would do this. Yeah.
Isn't
Jagged,
that ironic?
jagged little.
It's a jagged little pill, but she's
icicle.
probably the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jagged
Alright.
little icicle.
Did you? It was someone further in who screamed.
Yeah, I heard the screaming from in there.
Which way? I can go. If it's cold, I can fix it.
You see another set of 2 doors where kind of the frost
Oh.
leads onto, and he's
Oh,
like,
boy.
he kind of looks at himself and he's like, the magic's kind of fading soon. And you see him start to kind of like stiffen up. He's kind of got his pickaxe and he's like, hurry now. And then he kind of freezes up.
Oh goodness.
Oh. Like freezes up as in with ice, or he just stops, like
Nope, he
His-
stops moving.
his toy
Oh.
magic wore off.
Yep. His toy magic kind of wears off. Yeah.
Oh
Ah.
no. I think that means that we have a timer too. Good thing I'm pretty fast.
We
But
should
that's how-
go.
We best hurry then.
I'm gonna get used to this accent. That's her then.
Is the door? Are we able to kind of? Push
This
the
one
door
has
open?
no handle. Yeah, you kind of go up and you push the door open, and you're greeted by kind of a workshop room, very similar to the one you kind of you woke up in, but you just see like rows and rows of like wooden tables. You see different hammers. You see kind of abandoned PlayStations and Xboxes that have been rewired.
I love that elves aren't making little wooden toys. They're just wiring all of the brand new,
It's a new age.
consoles.
It's a
Yeah.
new
We have an
age, you know?
electronics department now.
Yeah,
It's
a
the
new age.
electronics
It's a new
workshop.
set of toys.
That's great.
And you see further down the hall, there is another set of doors, and it's guarded on either side by 2 really nefarious looking snowmen. They've got kind of jagged teeth. They've got kind of these wooden stick hands like you would expect a snowman to have, but they're very like long, clawed, very sinister looking snowmen
That's awesome.
that are very still right now with large coal eyes
Oh.
Ah.
and a bent carrot nose.
One of them has a bent carrot nose. The other one has like a carrot that looks like it's a carrot with like a. Never
Like
mind.
sprouts on it. Like
Yeah.
sprouts on it.
Like backwards.
Just like really, like a really ugly carrot.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. First things first. Goodspeed's gonna pocket one of those PS5s.
How does a blanket pocket a P? I guess you would have a
mostly just-
pocket, right?
Just basically creates a pocket. And
Okay.
it's just-
Yeah. You
Doesn't
reload
around.
yourself.
Have opposable thumbs.
he just headbutts it a lot.
he just engulfs it. And now he's like a box with he's just wrapped around this box like, and he's just kind of
I
like
imagine a
sliding
blanket
around.
could kind of make an opposable thumb, though, right?
Yeah,
I just-
just
yeah,
like
I mean-
a sock puppet sort of thing.
I just make 2 little ones of these,
Like finger guns.
Tassels? What is that?
No, like yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
Well, I do have antlers too. I could always just.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know.
That's true. All right.
I got options. I'm gonna be good at video games. Goodspeed. Calling it. Follow Goodspeed on Twitch.
If you subscribe to DMs After Dark, you unlock Goodspeed as a mount in GTA 5.
It'll just. We'll stream one time. I'll get like a reindeer puppet, and it'll just be him playing a video game for like. Anyway, so I would like to fly around the workstations before I engage these scary-looking snowmen, and just kind of take a look around, see is there any ice leading anywhere in here? Like
The path is kind of straight away from that door to the next set of doors that the 2 snowmen are guarding. It's kind of grown a little bit out from either side that you can see like the frost has grown out, but it hasn't taken up this entire room like it
Okay.
did before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, well, it's time to find out their moods one way or another.
I'm not afraid. He jumps on Trudeau. Kwah!
I just don't know how much I would know about Alsa. Can I just be like, isn't this kind of your thing though? Like this is you can,
No,
this
I mean
is-
she's
you
got
do-
probably snowflakes on her
Yeah.
her gown, right?
Yeah.
I imagine if she's an ice princess, she's got just
I asked
white
her if-
snowflakes printed on periwinkle dress.
I
Yeah.
ask her if she speaks snowman. Do you speak snowman?
I think I'm supposed to be able to.
Okay. If not, do you want to fight a snowman?
Wow, I love.
I
all
was
these
going to
song
ask you the
references.
same thing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ruined your reference.
She just bonks him
Oh.
on the antler and walks
Yeah.
forward.
I'll keep my mouth shut. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Listen, I'm playing this character for the puns.
Yes, I will let you. I didn't mean to step on your toes there.
So they will approach the snowmen.
Logan
as
will
soon as you
will back her up.
Okay. Also, you approach the snowmen. As soon as you get kind of probably like a few feet away from them, they start to like move, and they're like looking around. They're like their black coal eyes kind of look down towards you, and they're like, "Hey, you toys, why are you out here? You can't go in there. Turn around.
Why? What's in there?
Boss is in there. She's busy.
Who is she?
She's the new owner of this place. She's taking over."
New owner. I don't think the Clauses would like that too much.
Yeah, I bet you they won't, but the Frosts, they used to own this place before the Clauses.
The Frosts.
Yeah.
Then how
Yeah.
come none of us have heard of them?
How old are you? Grandfather Frost is
Like 3 minutes.
I was gonna say about 15
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah. Grandfather Frost is hundreds of years old.
Now I'm no historian, but hundreds does seem old.
Turn around, Toots.
Whoa.
Oh no. I think we'll be going through the door.
Listen here, you. In the name of Tom Green, I demand you to get out of our way.
Tom Green.
Who's Tom
Well,
Green?
hop into the center to kind of like block the doors, and they're like, "I don't think you heard us the first time." They're kind of taking out their carrot noses in their clawed hands. They're
Take
like-
off my
They
big hat.
wield their noses.
Yeah. You see kind of like an icicle spike at the other end.
Oh, geez.
And they're
Oh.
like, "We said you should get out of here if you know what's good for you."
I
Ah.
think someone needs a hug, and I
I think they want a Donnybrook.
Are
I'm
you
gonna,
gonna hug him, good
I'm
Steve?
gonna try and hug him.
Oh, okay.
But this hug is no regular hug. This is a
Okay.
spell called Drain that I'm going
Ooh.
to wrap around and smother him and drain his endurance.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up.
Get Rainy. I have a question.
Yeah.
What's that?
I have a question, Rainy.
Yes.
So Goodspeed.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm just giving a very strong, very loving hug.
Can I give I will not metagame this, but can I give chat some context?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or should I wait?
No.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know if I understand.
Yeah.
In the world of Twas, there are 3 schools of magic.
Yes.
Christmas magic, ice magic, and demonic magic.
Correct.
And I'm
Uh-huh.
just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. No, this is 100% a demonic spell.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Good Speed. Where did you learn that?
I think someone needs a hug. I have a secret pattern that has prepared me for much in this life.
Oh, God.
Is it Satan?
That's fair. That's
fuck is
fair.
going
You
on?
know, it probably is a little demonic.
Is
Yeah.
his stomach like the Necronomicon?
I'm not gonna.
Gosh.
I can't wait. It's
It
all of
just
these
progressively
theories are
gets
gonna
worse.
be better.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
all of these theories are gonna be better than the actual reveal. But here goes. It's fine.
Perfect.
It's true.
Go with the hug.
So I have to. Do I have to roll
Okay,
magic?
Yeah. So what does it say for What does it say
For drain?
Yeah.
It says here it is first off, it's a level 4 spell. Like it is demon stuff. This nasty incantation saps the vitality from its victim. If successfully cast, deduct 3 to 8 endurance points from the target, which the caster then adds to their endurance score.
Holy shit. You're like a baby smothering blanket.
Yeah.
Vampire.
Okay, so their magic is 3, so it's a level 4 spell, so it's a 7. So you'll have to roll under a 7. So you roll 2d6.
Oh,
add
under?
your magics. Yep. Oh no, over. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
Over.
Because I have
So
+3, so I just need to roll a 4 or higher.
Yep.
Oh, and I almost didn't. I got a 6 + 3, 9. So I
Okay, perfect.
I got it.
You hit. And you can roll your drain damage.
Yeah, so it says 3 to 8. Let me see. 2 asterisks says roll 1d6 and add 2 to the result. So here goes. Smother die. 8 points of damage. I just drained this.
No, you're like, you look like you need a hug, and like this snowman is like, wait, what you doing? I don't like this. And you just come over.
Sudden,
you give him
eyes
like
go red. Red. You need a hug.
You need a hug.
You start to wrap up this snowman, and you just see like the other two who are like watching Goodspeed kind of go up and give this, I guess, threatening snowman a really bright red hug. Water starts to drip from underneath Goodspeed, but as you start to see it drip, eventually the water starts to run a little red. And Goodspeed, you don't really notice this, right? You're just kind of like smothering, and like the two of you are like, oh no. The water just kind of, it started off very clear, lots and lots of water, and then just coal drops, button drops, sticks drop, and then just a little bit of red starts to
so
kill an elf.
So also looks to the
yes,
other.
You did.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Also just looks to the other snowman with Goodspeed's murder and just really quietly goes, I can let you rethink your decision. Some people aren't worth melting for.
So you would make, I think, like a charm, but I don't know.
He doesn't have charm.
Oh wait, I do. Hold on a minute.
That was beautiful.
Charm, its own role. I thought, there was a thing for that, right?
It is. There isn't really a stat for social stuff. That's totally fine. Okay.
I mean, I could just roll like 2d6.
Oh, charm is a special ability. Okay.
No, I have the charm. I have the charm special ability. So
because you're Canadian.
Yeah, it's Canadian niceness, right?
Canadian niceness.
Yeah. So I'll give it a try. So I'll be like, buddy, guy, pal, friend. I'm your buddy, guy. You don't want to deal with this. This blanket will do that to you too. And
yeah, I'll give you a +2 for Elsie's really threatening words. That was an intense look.
So what do I need to roll here?
So for what does it say for charm?
Charm, all charm says is that it's really vague. Hold on a minute. Let me find it.
I love my snowmen aren't even going to be able to attack.
You know what's funny is like
I was about to step aside. Okay.
All it says is the toy is utterly charming and makes friends easily with good-hearted souls. A toy with this special ability finds it easy to get people on its side and does not raise their suspicions, but evil creatures will not be won over by its charismatic nature.
Okay.
But I mean, this guy also just saw his friend get melted.
Yeah.
So,
no. It's kind of like good cop, bad cop, right? Like Elsie's like,
I'm just like, come on, guy, come on, buddy.
You're gonna want to change your mind.
Good cop,
And
bad
Logan's
cop,
just like,
murder blanket.
Yeah. You Goodspeed. You like let go of your hug, and you're just like, oh no.
I think you actually see the eyes go back to like their normal painted, colorful, like kids-looking reindeer instead of being the red, and he's just like, oh, they're taking a nap.
Forever and like, ever and ever.
Yep, as this thought out elf just like kind of drops to the ground. Looking not so great.
And part of my sequins are now probably
Revealed.
a little.
Yeah, a little
revealed.
bit like
You can't
mushed
make
up.
out what it is, but
No. Do you want to give like a little bit, like a?
Color?
A color. Yeah. So instead of the
Or a
bright
piece?
red, can I give a piece? You know what? I will give a piece of it. All you see is this.
Oh, Jesus.
Right,
For
all you see is
our audio listeners, I just showed a vaguely skin tone-ish nub,
Blob. Nub.
A
Yeah.
chin, maybe?
perhaps a chin,
Heel?
a heel.
Maybe. You guys are kind of like good copying, bad copying the snowman. The snowman is like looking at all of you, looks at his buddy, pops his carrot back into his nose, and right. The boss will want to meet you. Yeah. And he hops to the side. He's like, hey, carry on. We're gonna want to be careful though.
Yeah. Alanis
know.
Morissette and I go way back. Just like drop past him.
Yeah, he ought to know.
You know what? He opens the door for all three of you, and he's like, "Oh boy, just don't tell the boss you killed me too. tell the boss you killed me too. Yeah.
Do you need a hug?
We don't need to talk about this. No.
Okay.
No.
Goodspeed, completely unaware of its murder just now, just happily strolls into the next room.
It's just
That was
like
very nice of them.
love touch.
Yeah. I just gave it a very strong hug.
You did great, friend.
I'm good at hugs.
I can tell. And she just keeps walking.
Okay. You guys move into this next room, and it's very snowy. It's cold. It's kind of got a snow blanket floor. You see kind of these two very large candy canes crossed against the door, and you just
Ooh.
know in your heart, like the Christmas magic just tells you, like this is where Santa's like private office is, right? And it's just this large, very like high ceiling, very snowy, icicle, beautiful cave. And the other thing that you notice is on either side of both doors is two very large nutcracker soldiers on either
nice.
side. Their jaws
Nice.
are kind of dropped down. And in the room as well is this kind of giant, it's like a gumball machine full of 4 different colored large gumballs
Whoa.
with like a crank and like snowflakes kind of running along the end.
You know, it just occurred to me that I haven't eaten in this entire time I've been alive, and those gumballs look delicious.
Do we need
I mean, not as good as poutine, but I am hungry too. And he goes over and he's like, "Let me stand on you," and he just stands
That's a
on
fair question.
Trudeau's back. And I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do we need
I was
to
getting
eat?
carried
Elsa
away.
just asked, do we need to eat now?
I mean, Goodspeed does apparently, but not you.
Yeah, I don't think Goodspeed eats gum. He just eats the souls of
Does
wayward
Goodspeed have
children.
a stomach?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a PlayStation in it right now.
There is. I got that. That's true. I'm pretty full up on PS5 right now. That's fair. So there's a gumball machine and 2 nutcracker soldiers and
Yes,
2 candy canes.
Yep. There's 2 candy cans kind of crossed over the door. And in addition to that, you see kind of a long snowflake. It's basically like a doorbell.
Ooh.
Oh. So are we doing the candy or no?
Candy, yes.
Candy.
Does it require something be put in?
Nope. There's just kind of a crank.
Ah,
I have a PS5. I mean, I could...
I should handle this. And he climbs up on Trudeau's back and just cranks out a couple of enough gumballs for the 3 of us. 4 of us, because I'll give
Oh.
Trudeau one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Roll me 4d6 then. Or just give me like 3d6 roll or 4d6 rolls. So I have
4
different-
different D6s.
Yeah,
So I'm not totaling it up. I'm just giving you the numbers.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So I have a 1, actually 2 1s, a
Okay.
3 and a 5.
2 1s, a 3, and a 5.
These are monsters, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No. You 4 gumballs come out. 2 of them are very large, white, crystalline, almost blue, and they have a
Ooh.
giant snowflake inside. One of them is brown in color, and it has a sort of chestnut inside.
Ooh.
And the last one is red and has kind of one of those like red and white swirl mint candies.
Oh, yeah.
Inside.
Nice.
Yep.
Ooh.
How large are they compared to us?
They are fairly large. They're about basketball size. Well, okay. They're basketball size to a normal person. So they are like
These are huge.
Fair question. Yeah.
they're
So
very
wait,
big.
Basketball size to a normal
Normal
person?
person? Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, these are tremendous.
These are very large. They come rolling out and they're like huge. Yeah.
Okay. So if I drop my PS5, I could probably carry one of them.
Yes. Correct.
Oh, I'll come back for you. I just put the PS5 down.
I don't think we'll be able to eat these. Maybe a peace offering?
Sounds smart.
Did the nutcrackers look alive?
They look about as alive as the snowmen do. They're still, but
And this one's a nut, right? So if I put the nut in its mouth. Guys, should I go put the nuts in its mouth?
So you're saying you got a nut in its mouth? I just think you should tell someone before you're going to do that.
it was not meant to be dirty, guys. It's funny because I've run this puzzle like 3 or 4 times and that has never happened.
Really? Well, this is why we're the After Dark.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I suppose I should ask consent before I.
I'm just saying. That's the polite thing to do.
You know,
What sort of Christmas is this?
she's just gonna walk up to the nutcrackers and just, hello, good evening.
Oh, no.
They don't respond. Their jaw just kind of hangs low and open. They're very, very large.
Oh, so is one of us? So does it look like if I put the chestnut in the nutcracker's
Yeah, it
mouth,
should fit in his mouth.
and it'll stay there while someone else can like crank it or whatever? Or
Mhm.
well, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
But yes, they don't respond. They kind of just stare up ahead, jaw still.
All right. I wrap around the brown chestnut looking one, and I like struggle to fly. You see me like whoa, whoa, as I like slowly fly up to roughly mouth level, and just I go back, and I go forward, and I go back, and I just toss it towards this nutcracker's mouth.
Okay. You roll it in. You toss it in. You throw it in. Okay.
Well, I mean, like,
yeah. You fly it in. It kind of sits right. There's kind of like a perfect spot for it to kind of settle in, and it sits there, and it is still.
Okay. Are any of you stronger than me? Because I could try and pull it so it breaks, but I don't know if I can.
I'm quite strong. I could try if you can fly me up there.
You got it. I swing down. If I magic carpet, is she light enough? I could probably like fly her on my back.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Cool.
So Elsa does have the strength feature.
Oh shit. Nice. Okay.
Excellent.
She's made of tough plastic because she's meant to be tossed around by like 3-year-olds. So it says under the feature, this toy is incredibly strong, able to lift enormous weights for a toy and open human-sized doors. In battle, its attacks are also more powerful, which means it does +1 damage to successful
Ooh.
strikes.
Oh, nice.
So do I need to roll something to pop the lever, or?
No. You kind of fly up, and actually, you would be rolling I think also agility.
Agility? Okay.
Yeah, probably with a +1 for your strength.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, or -1 because you're
Yeah, I was
trying
like,
to
wait, I
go
think I want to
under.
roll under. Okay.
Yeah, so it would be a +1 to your stat, and then you would try to be rolling under. But same
+1
thing.
to the stat temporarily.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I rolled double sixes.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh no. Okay, so this is what happens. Yeah. Elsie, you kind of get flat, you fly up there and you're like super strong. You like get up to the lever, you like grab onto it and you're like, I've got this. And you just swing way too hard and you just snap that wooden piece like right off.
Oh,
And it just snaps off. You see kind of like this magical glitch in the nutcracker, and it starts to kind of spark. The globe of chestnut starts to kind of whoop, and it just magically disappears out. You see the ceiling sort of open up, and all of a sudden these kind of fire chestnuts start to fall and kind of pop around you guys and explode. So I need you guys all to make me an agility check to try and dodge these as they are falling from the sky and exploding.
I
Success.
picked the wrong stats.
I succeeded very, very handily.
Yeah. I succeeded exactly on my number. I rolled a 7. So
I rolled a 3 under 11, so I am deftly flying around these great nuts of fire.
Nice.
No, my stats is 6. I got an 8 again.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Oh man. So Elsie, you take 2 points of endurance damage as you get hit with this explosion of chestnut shards near you. Then the nutcracker's jaw kind of hangs open again.
Oh, does it look like the thing on the back is fixed?
It does not. That part, that piece is broken off, but both of their jaws just hang open.
Oh, so
Okay.
do we think that because you messed up and broke it, that the chestnuts rained from the sky, or do we think that the chestnut wasn't the right thing to put in his mouth?
Yes. I think we should. I mean, there's candy canes on the door. Maybe the one with the little mint that matches them is the correct one.
I don't know if reindeers see color, and I'm a toy, so I'm going, I trust you.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Would you mind, Goodspeed?
You got it. And I scoop it up and I fly over again. And I just realized, just for the sake of flavor, I have the shooting ability, which allows me to basically do like ranged combat. It says I'm a crack shot, whether it's armed with a bow and arrow or a rifle, I can launch a ranged attack. But since I'm a blanket, I figured I'm just like a sling. So like you put it in me and I like grab a couple of things and like lean back and I just like, all right, boom, and I just
like aim it. I love it. And just like
That's awesome.
just right in this nutcracker's face. Just
which one are you doing? You're doing the red and white mint
Yes.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get this flake in a gun.
Oh gosh.
I did use the rifle stats for damage because I figured it was the closest to, what I'm doing here.
Oh gosh. Okay. All right. So you you sling that
Peppermint.
gumball
Mint gum?
peppermint, yep,
Gum.
into the other nutcracker's mouth. Before you can even crank it, the magic happens again. It whoops out.
Oh no.
This time, however, the sides kind of open up and these flat kind of red and white razors come flying out and shoot across the room. I need you guys to make me another
Yo,
agility
Santa's
check.
kind of fucked up, dude.
Yeah, Santa's a dick. Jesus.
His office is very well protected.
Jess scored.
This is
Jess passed
agility
again. Yeah.
Yep. I got it. Finally.
Agility
okay.
again.
Agility, yes.
Okay,
Agility again.
I got 9 this time, but luckily my agility's bonkers high, so we're good.
Oh, okay. So you all pass. Oh, all right. You were ready for this one. You kind of look to the side, you see them, kind of the walls open up, and you're like, oh no. And they just start shooting out. And you guys, like the Matrix, start just like dodging.
You would definitely get a scene of all of us just
The toys just move.
Yeah.
I especially like the idea of Logan's mount, Trudeau, like,
He's just like jumping and flattening out and like.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, stealth move.
But it womps out and there are and
Just
its
the
jaw
two.
drops again. Yep. You now have just I think one
The
globe.
two snowball ones, right? Or snow.
Two snowball
the two
ones,
snowflakes.
and there's one more color that was inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had the multi, like almost like a candy cane color, right?
That was
No,
the
that was
one.
what we
No,
just
you haven't
shot.
popped this
Oh,
one.
that
out
was the
yet.
one we shot. Oh, okay.
All right.
Do we want to try the snowflake ones first and then try our luck with whatever's left up there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any other ideas.
What if we put both snowflake ones in both their mouths, even though the other thing doesn't work? So they both get a present.
Sure, we could try that.
This could go very well or very poorly.
So are you doing them one at a time?
Yeah, I guess I kind of have to
Two?
if no one else can get up there.
I might be able to get up there. Like, how tall are they? Would it be possible for me to say stand on Trudeau's back?
Trudeau?
Yeah, or even like Trudeau's shoulders if he like stands all the way up.
Logan is a Mountie. Does he not have climbing gear?
I have a
I don't know.
hat and
I
a
don't know
pet
if
moose.
Mounties.
I
don't
am
know.
I am not a very good action figure. That's why I'm one of the unwanted toys.
I have a hat
know-
and a pet moose.
I just want to
It's almost as
reiterate.
bad as a knife and ribbon candy. Less useful.
I just want to reiterate. Goodspeed looks like a wonderful blanket. Who knows why he would be rejected for any reason whatsoever?
Maybe just because he's a blanket. Do people want blankets with sequins on them?
Fair.
Yes, they do. They
Yeah, I was gonna say
They
like my wife has like 3, but
Yeah, I was just gonna say
the
they
answer's
do.
probably no.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
It's less children, more moms.
Yeah.
Wait, she has 3 sequin blankets?
No, I think she has
Oh,
one,
okay.
but yeah. And then like
Yeah.
she has like a mermaid
have-
thing that you pull up.
Yeah,
over
I was just
yourself.
gonna say I have like 2.
Yeah.
All right, so you should be able to, Logan. You kind of go up there, you kind of stand up on Trudeau. Trudeau kind of lifts you
Yeah.
up.
Lift me up, Trudeau. And I'll just
All right.
one, ready? We're doing this at the same time, right?
Yep.
Eh.
I'm getting ready to launch the other one.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3. Ha!
You launch both of these snowflake balls in. They're the last ones you kind of have. They lodge into the nutcrackers. You see them kind of magically wink out, and you hear the distant chime of Frosty the Snowman kind of playing off a melody, and the doors kind of swing open.
Oh,
The candy canes kind of lift up, and the doors kind of just enter inside.
ooh.
But as soon as the doors open, kind of frost. You're
Creeped
hit
out.
with like kind of frost that kind of creeps out. Yeah, cold mist and darkness.
Well, let's press forward, I guess. I can lead. The cold doesn't really bother me.
No.
About to do- Yep.
No, I insist, madam. Allow me. And he hops on Trudeau again. And he's like,
She
Brian
shrugs.
Adams! And he just like goes in.
I will fly behind, and I'll be the last to go, I guess. Into Santa's office. Oh my goodness.
Dun, dun, dun.
The big
big man.
man
The
himself.
big, yeah. Goodness. Jolly old Saint Nick.
If we
Trying-
walk in and Santa's like, Dad, I'm gonna have a problem.
Oh, God.
So I have a
know.
question. Sarah, Goodspeed would look at you and just go like, I think I saw you get hit by something there. Do you need a hug?
Oh, no, I'm quite all right. It was barely a scuff with the plastic.
I just in case, because I am very good at hugs.
Oh, I can tell, and I appreciate it.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
All right,
How oh god.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like never mind. I was gonna ask how long's the hallway to like Santa's office? Is it like this like toys through the ages? Like,
Yeah, no, it's exactly that. You kind of go through and you see like starting way back when you see some old, Christian, give us some old toys.
oh! Clip it.
Just my hero.
Oh man.
So there's
Toys
like
through the ages.
a stick, right?
Pet
And then it's
rock.
like a stick with a rock, right? And then a wheel. The wheel was invented.
Then you have shiny rocks.
Shiny rocks, right?
shiny rocks.
Yeah, shiny rocks. I would say you have like all the stick and ball. Thank you, Otter Poet. And then and like the
You know, those
hoop-
old-
like that like hoop and stick thing that like kids used to like run down the street
my
with
God,
in like
yes.
Charles Dickens movies.
Yes.
Like weird wooden dolls
Wow.
with like no eyes.
Wow, Christian, I did not realize you were this old.
I've been around
He's been
since the beginning,
around.
Jess. Yeah.
I guess so.
He's seen some things.
Old Egyptian
Yeah.
rock D20s. There you go. There you go.
Nice.
You know those like
Beautiful.
when they like cast the army guys in tin.
Oh.
So I'd say like we go past them. It's like World War I guys, and of course like
Yeah.
the Canadians ones are in the background and like unwanted, and Logan's like, God damn it, as he walks past them. 80s Barbie dolls with like the leg warmers. Cabbage Patch Kids, Star
Ooh,
Wars
Cabbage Patch
toys.
Kids, Yeah.
Yes.
This is a D&D stream. This is a role-playing game stream. So like the early 80s D&D toys.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I remember we shared that post of all those ridiculous,
All those
little
ridiculous
action
old action figures. How cool were they? Those
Yeah,
seriously.
early age minis.
Yep. Early age minis. There you go.
Now
Transformers.
get into like Tamagotchis and like Pogs.
Sticks. Yeah.
There's a
And then
hit
you-
clips.
And then you guys get to the very end, and there are just RPG books on the
Yeah.
walls, like modern
Aw.
RPG books.
Oh,
with
He-Man.
related
Good one.
toys.
Good man. Good one.
Oh,
Art
yeah,
Poet.
He-Man.
He-Man.
That's
Yeah.
like the 80s, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get to the beautiful kind of oak wood doors of Santa's shop. You can see kind of like the snowy kind of mist breeze coming out from underneath, and kind of frost kind of creeping up along the edges. That doesn't really belong. It's out of place, but you have made it now to Santa's shop. You see another doorway kind of lead off further down the hall, and it's kind of towards the stables where you can see like the reindeer station. You see another hallway, and you see Santa's sleigh, and it's all packed full of presents and things like that on the other side. But these are the doors to his main office.
My brothers and sisters. down the hall.
Yeah.
Tables.
Yeah.
Well, are we ready?
Let's take a moment and listen here. Let's be cautious. I like that
Ready?
stupid G.I. Joe. We are cautious. And I'm just gonna
Getting
listen.
ready to meet the big man.
Nice. Make me then another agility check.
All right.
Everybody or
Agility
just
checks.
Logan?
It can be everybody.
I rolled a 12, so I don't hear shit. So
I rolled 2 1s, so I hear
Oh, you
everything.
hear everything.
I rolled identical to my roll. I rolled a 6.
Oh, I actually.
That's a
don't-
success, right?
yeah, it's a
Okay.
success.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
the same or
so.
lower.
Yeah,
Okay.
same or
It's
lower.
the same
Yeah.
or lower.
Perfect.
Oh no, I lost my. There he is. Okay. Yeah. So, Elsa, first you kind of hear a woman kind of talking through the door. You can't quite make out what she's saying, but you can hear there's a woman inside on the other side, and she's talking. Goodspeed, you somehow, a person without ears, a blanket without ears, hears everything. Maybe you align all of your sequins into like a nice little cone, kind of amplify the sound.
Well, and you know what happens is a couple more of those sequins just from the sound waves just
flutter up.
flicking back.
Maybe an ear appears.
Maybe I should show another preview of
Oh God.
oh,
The other
goodness.
side. Very nice.
What could it be?
Someone's head.
Just don't worry
That's a
about it.
face.
It's a face of something. It's gonna be a face of something stupid at the end. It's
As
something
It
it
is
evil.
should be.
absolutely.
Is it Jeff
gonna be.
Bezos? Is it an evil face?
I'm
Is it
not-
Jeff Bezos?
My
Well, first
money's,
off, you just saw hair, so it's
Yeah.
definitely not the
No.
Bezos.
He had hair
My-
at one point.
my money's currently on Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah, no one would want a Nicolas Cage blanket. That is absolutely true. Yeah.
So anyway,
I don't even think Nicolas Cage would want a Nicolas Cage blanket, to be honest with you.
So Rainey, you hear Goodspeed kind of hears on the other side. It's just like everything is coming to plan. Soon Santa will be here and it will all be over. I'll turn him to frost just like all the others. and my family will rule this place as it always should have been.
I relay
you-
this.
You don't hear a response as she's talking.
Okay. I do relay that to Elsa and Trudeau. Oh, and Logan as well.
Trudeau is more trusted than Logan, which is probably for sure a good thing. Yeah.
But yeah, so I say there's a girl in there and she wants to turn Santa into snow or ice or something like that. And her family's gonna take over. Which I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a hard job, right?
Just as you guys are talking, you kind of see like a blue light glow from underneath, and you see kind of like the crystalline path that led kind of down this hallway kind of grow on the sides. And you see the ice and the frost kind of grow up and creep up the edges of the walls. You see them kind of crystallize over the picture frames, the history of toys, and kind of creep towards the ceiling.
That's not good.
Kind of close from the top too. Icicles start to form.
I can't hug this much.
No, it's definitely too much for one blanket to hug. Maybe you could in a few
I almost got
years'
Sarah.
time.
I almost got Sarah. Spit take on stream would have been
Oh
good.
gosh.
So
I don't think Alanis Morissette would want to free Santa. This sounds more like a Pamela Anderson plan. Apparently Pamela Anderson, currently she is. I just looked up famous Canadians because I was running off of them on the top of my head. Pamela Anderson is
Anderson?
Canadian. Yeah.
I bet you it's that Carly Rae Jepsen. She's I think she's Canadian. I don't know. I'm trying to think of Canadian.
Carly right out of this.
Fun fact. Anyway, yeah, no, okay, never mind.
What? I want to know a fun fact.
No, I listened to like there was like something on shuffle and like a Carly Rae Jepsen song came on and I was like, I don't hate this as much as I should.
Does Carly Rae Jepsen sing "Call Me Maybe"?
Yes.
Someone else?
Yes.
I love that
That's
song.
Carly Rae.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
the only one I think I know.
It's the only one that matters. No, she's got some other bangers, but that's her number one.
some other bangers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, the snowman said it was the Frosts.
Emma Frost?
that makes sense.
That's more of an X-Men reference.
I don't know what her first name is. He just said the Frosts.
Well, do we go in and try and confront her, or do we maybe go enlist the help of my reindeer kindred, my reindeer kin?
Reindeer kin.
To do what? Trample her?
I've heard Blitzen is crazy. I don't have a hand to do this, but you just see the blanket kind of go.
It like curls itself up a little.
Yeah. Okay, I guess maybe we should go in before Santa comes in so we can stop her.
Yeah, we got to save the big guy. Yeah. Now I'm sounding like a Chicago mobster. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got to save the big guy.
Al Capone, the Mountie.
Al Capone, the Mountie. Yeah, see? This is how it's going to go down. Yeah, Canadian bacon. All right.
All right,
I don't know.
It's up to you
I
guys
don't
if
know.
you guys want to push ahead or not.
I mean, technically, a Mountie is Canadian bacon, right?
Oh, very true. Very
Jokes,
true.
bad. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. There you
It
go.
was a stretch. It was a stretch.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's good. It's good. It's good. I was trying to fit Canadian bacon in there somehow. You just did. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey guys, what reindeer do all dinosaurs hate?
Good.
Go ahead. Dun-dun-tss. Comet, right?
Comet. Yeah.
Comet.
Oh no.
That's really good. That's really good.
Otter would put it in chat. I was like, this is
That's
important.
great. That's great.
All right. So, all right, big man's office. It's
All right.
time
Let's go.
Hi.
do we not?
Oh, wait. Actually, yes, we probably should out of politeness. Here. Hope that picked up on my mic.
It did,
picked up,
yeah.
And it echoed like kind of ominously.
It sounded really awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
It was perfect. You hear like it go quiet on the other side of the door. A chair kind of pulls out. You hear the screech of it kind of against the floor. Footsteps heading to the door. There's a pause. And then the door creeps open and you see a beautiful, almost ice woman. She's got like white hair, kind of crystalline blue at the end, just
Ooh.
decked in blue. She's very, very tall. She is about human size. So she opens the door. She looks around, very confused, and then her eyes kind of turn down to all of you, and she's like, "Excuse me? Why aren't you with all the other toys?" And you see from behind her, there's just this blue glowing light. And there's this large blue crystalline crystal kind of floating on top of the desk. Everything behind her is frosted and encrusted with ice and snow. You see 4 more of those kind of snowmen, but unlike the menacing looking ones, these are just kind of balls of snow. There's no features on them. They are just 3 topped balls of snow just still there. And you're just hit immediately with this wave of cold. But Elsa, being an ice princess, you are fine. You being Canadian, you are fine. Good Steve, you are a blanket. You're meant to keep things warm, so you are all fine. But you feel this kind of wave of cold rush from the back. And she's like, "You don't belong here. You should be with all the other toys for when I make my deliveries tomorrow."
You see, we weren't on the shipment.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody wants us.
It's a
Yeah,
very strong way of putting it.
That's unfortunate.
it's true though.
No. People have wild tastes. There must be a place for all of you. Perhaps you'd like to join me all tomorrow. Perhaps I haven't introduced myself. My name is Jacqueline Frost.
Great.
Nice.
And this is my new place. And I'll be delivering the toys to all the boys and girls and children tomorrow. Maybe you would all like to go with me. I could find a place for each of you.
Where's
A beautiful doll decked in purple and ice. I know just the people for that. A soldier, nice and strong.
Yeah.
A warm blanket, all shiny and new. I could find a home for all of you.
I am those things.
Filled with tiny rage.
Come now. Let's head to the sleigh.
Where are all the elves and the Clauses?
Oh, don't mind that. The Clauses will be taken care of soon enough, but the elves aren't very compliant, I would say. And so there are going to be new workers in the shop. Frosty ones.
Will they be able to make toys?
Thank
as
you,
well as-
Pastor RVM, Pastor MVN.
Hey, thank you
you
very
very
much
much.
for that
Yeah.
sub, dude.
It's bad.
Wow, are we at like 3 subs?
We got
now?
3. Look at us.
Cruising.
Enjoy your emote and your emotes yet to come.
There will be
I thought Lynn
more.
was gonna be our only one. Thank you so
Guys,
much. That's
People
great.
like us.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank
Especially
you.
for this one.
Yeah,
So-
and hey, those of you that have subbed today, as Pastor MVN does, you have a founder badge going on right now.
Whoa. Let's
We will
go.
be updating some of the sub badges so that the longer you are subscribed, you'll get fun stuff. But yeah, check out that snazzy founder badge. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And speaking of
Actually-
founders, if we got in with Jacqueline here, we could technically be on the ground floor of a brand new big thing going on.
Well,
And
That's right. I mean, my frostmen can make toys well enough.
they're not good at hugs.
They're not good at hugs. They have arms. I bet you they could hug.
I just, the one I gave a hug didn't seem to appreciate it very much.
um,
And now
would you
good
would
speed
you
looks
like
very
a hug, good speed?
and I just go like, yes, I'd love a hug. And I like get up.
Are you
What's
gonna
on
give
his
her a-
belly? When he goes up, Logan's gonna look at his stomach when he goes up.
All right, let's do it. There's gonna be a flutter of cold and wind that hits that just runs your sequins all in the other direction. And you see she like opens her arms for a hug. She sees this face coming towards her, and she's like, "Oh
What the hell
my!"
was that?
Just crazy.
Elsa
Nicolas
called it. You
Cage.
should have put money on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great
Should
call.
have put money on that.
Incredible call.
I just want to say,
That is terrifying.
Rainey sent me this picture, right, through my phone, right, as like, this is what I want, right? But like, the picture was huge, right? I don't know why when I opened up Messenger, it took up my entire phone. So I like went to go click on Messenger to like look at Rainey's post. And then all I got was a huge picture of Nicolas Cage over my whole phone. And it scared the crap out of me. I legitimately screamed out loud in my kitchen. I was like, what the hell?
It should.
I was
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
It took
well-
me a second before I was like, yes, Rainey, you may do that.
So does she?
Yeah, she sees this face coming at her and she is like, oh no. And she is actually going to.
Thank you, Otter Poet.
Thank you, Otter
Thank
Poet.
you for
Yeah.
tier
thank
1
you.
sub, friend.
Oh,
Thank you.
God.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you. Oh,
Is
wow.
she,
Enjoy your emote.
Yeah.
We are
I can't
doing-
wait till we get all our goofy face emotes and people will
Oh,
just be hitting
y'all
us
have
with all
got
the
ideas.
ridiculous.
We are
Um.
doing so much better than I thought we were going to
So
be doing.
does she shy
Deserves
away?
a
Because I want a hug. is
Oh,
my
no,
thing.
yeah, she is shrinking back and she is like going to shoot you.
Oh no. Okay. So do I
But
get a chance
is there
to-
is there anything you would like to do first? Because she does shrink. You see her as soon as like the face, like the Nicolas Cage's face kind of just comes floating at her. She like, you see her lean back and just like start to move back towards the office and like start to hold her hand up. So is there anything
Is it-
you guys would like to do first?
Is it because he's on the naughty list?
Is Nicolas Cage on the
Or it's because he's on the good list and she's naughty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna
Yeah.
take toys to
Yeah.
the
The
naughty
power
kids.
of the
This
Nick
is what it
Cage.
is. This is what it
Yeah.
is. Yep.
Nicolas
This is what
Cage
it
is definitely on the nice list.
Yeah, absolutely.
So do I the question is, do I go in for the hug and another drain spell? Or do I just try and dodge her attack?
Question: Was she alone in the room? And should she have more snowmen henchmen or?
There's just
She
a
has-
crystal.
Yes, there are four. No, there's
There's
a large crystal on the desk, and there are 4 snowmen behind her in the room. Yes,
Ooh.
Okay. Oh,
but they
okay.
are not menacing looking snowmen. They are just, I mean, not that you would really know, but they
Worker
don't have
snowmen.
teeth or
Yeah,
claws. They are
gotcha.
just balls of snow.
So I'm actually going to avoid her oncoming attack, and I'm going
Okay.
to fly over towards those snowmen because I have another spell called Snowball, and I'm just going to use them to just launch a ton of snowballs at her.
Okay, nice. All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, why don't we then roll initiative?
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do full combat and we'll roll initiative. So it is 2d6 plus your combat. That is your
Nice.
initiative score.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go with these.
Oh no, I lost.
17.
Not great.
16.
16 here as well.
Wow.
Oh,
This is every bit as ridiculous as I had hoped it would be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jacqueline.
I just loved that when Jess was like, make up your own toys. I was
Yeah.
like, oh boy. Oh boy.
I was like,
Um,
yeah, feel free.
I-
Get creative.
I
Choose a
do
toy
wanna-
you like.
To shout out to the characters that you guys see that the Blisses would have played, could they have made it?
Yes.
Amber's character was Fury Bee, a raging Furby, and Troy was going to be Randy the Box, because kids love to play with cardboard boxes.
Yes.
Yep.
And he was full of magic. He
Yeah.
was our most magical character.
He would have, yep.
Yep.
I didn't get to talk to them about it, but I almost thought about switching it to make them the villain. I was gonna have like a Furby like flying in a box,
box.
with like
Oh my goodness.
what are those poppy things called that you wrap?
Oh, the bubble wrap?
in?
Bubble wrap?
Bubble
Oh,
wrap,
like bubble
yes.
wrap. Yeah,
With
yeah.
a bubble, I was gonna have a Furby with like a bubble wrap cape, and then
And
I
I
was
never-
like, I didn't get to talk to them.
You just get wrapped up in bubble wrap as an attack.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
I
Even
didn't
for the
unpacked.
sequel.
Yeah.
I didn't think about this, but I think it's kind of funny that
sequel, yeah.
I feel like Fury Bee, I know it was a play on Furby, but when you said it out loud, I'd never said it out loud. It made me think of Cardi B, which would have been funny to play a
Oh,
Furby
God.
like Cardi B.
Cardi B. Oh my gosh, that's so
Okay.
true.
You know what I mean? Like, just-
Wow, Rainey, that was
Like,
good.
you know what I mean?
I'm
Yeah.
impressed. That was
Yeah.
good.
Like just a little Furby just constantly doing that with like the distorted voice of a Furby, right? Like just absolute
Hey.
terror.
On this Twitch stream, we respect you, Cardi B. We love you.
Hey, yeah. Do you, Cardi?
Goodspeed and Alcy. Yeah, I love Cardi B. I'm gonna jump on that. Alcy and Goodspeed. Who has the higher combat rating? Number.
Mine is 9.
Mine is 8. So
Okay,
it'll
so
be
Alcy
Alcy.
first. Because you both got a 16.
Yes.
So Goodspeed, I will say that you do you see her kind of coming up, just like backing away, and you kind of fly over her. I'll say that was your probable before this initiation, or
Cool.
What am I saying? Initiative
Initiative.
happened.
Yeah,
You flew over her into the room towards the
Okay.
snowman. Logan, you go first.
All right, so I see
Ooh.
she's definitely looks
Yeah,
like
she was
she's
about
gonna
to fire on.
she's gonna get aggressive. Okay,
Yeah.
so dried out Stretch Armstrong. Believe it or not, I actually thought of a Stretch Armstrong. I was thinking of a Stretch Armstrong character, but I didn't think the young people here would understand.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
Yeah,
What is?
there you
Stretch
go.
Arms?
That's okay.
He used to have like
Oh.
stretchy arms.
He made
Yeah.
he made a comeback actually a few years ago. There was like
there was like a Netflix show. I remember my
Yeah.
son used to watch it. Yeah,
Is that like Rubber Band Man?
kind of. He
I
had,
believe
like,
that's
this-
T.I. though, and the rapper T.I.P. is the Rubber Band Man. That's an early 2000s hip hop R&B rap reference for all of you
Oh,
watching us. But go listen to T.I.'s Rubber Band Man. It's a jam.
All right, so Trudeau sees her. Logan sees her about to get aggressive with his blanket friend, and
Yes.
Aggressive with his blanket friend.
Aggressive
He's such a
with
good
his-
The other
Blanket
thing, the
friend.
other thing is Jacqueline the only one who saw Nicolas Cage, or did the other?
Yes, yeah, no, it has to
Do you know what I
be.
mean? Like Goodspeed like flew up and is like hovering towards her.
And you guys don't know what scared her, but something about
Yeah,
something about
she was
Goodspeed
like open to
terrified.
this hug before, but then no, changed immediately.
so he sees her though she's about to attack, and
Yep.
and he's like Trudeau to action, and then he takes off his hat and throws it at her like a chakra, and
Nice.
and he said as he throws it he goes Mike Myers, and he like throws it, and I have to roll under my combat, right?
Yes. So, and interestingly enough, because you're ahead in initiative, you get a +1 to your stat. You also get to fire a range attack before you do regular combat if you would like. So you can throw your hat and you can also do another combat action.
I don't have any other weapons, so could I like catch my hat
Oh.
and then throw it again? Because I'm thinking it's
Can
like a chakra,
Trudeau
so
get
it
an
like
attack?
comes. Yeah, can I get Trudeau?
Yeah,
Can
I was
Trudeau
just gonna
like
say.
charge?
So the
All right.
so the other thing is if your ranged attack hits, you get to make a second ranged attack. But
Sweet. So that would be my
yes, and
hat coming
Trudeau-
back. All right,
Yeah,
and Trudeau will
exactly.
be my other one. All right, so we'll say my
Yes.
hat throwing. My hat throwing is my pre-attack.
Yes.
I rolled an
Yes.
8 on that, so that's successful.
Awesome. And then you roll, I think, hold on. There is a table for weapons that gives you what your endurance damage is. There's a table for weapons. Where are you? So your hat.
Yeah, I see the weapons and it just shows a dice roll. I don't know what you would want to call the hat because it doesn't. Nothing here really. Unless you want to just go with bow and arrows.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
All right. So we'll
do that.
say I rolled a 2, so that's a 1.
Okay. All right. So since you hit, you get to roll again. Your
Sweet.
hat comes,
Wow.
you like slice a cut on her. And she's like, ow, winces. And oh my God, my windows are doing something crazy.
Oh,
Oh no.
And you may roll again.
all right. So should I roll for Trudeau in the charge first, or should I? and then-
Nope, you
and
would
then-
do your hat first.
All right. So the hat
Your
slices
hat.
around, comes back around, and he's like, "Ha ha, Celine Dion!" And he throws it again, and that's a 4.
Okay, nice. Okay.
And so to roll, so I rolled a 6 on that. So let me look at the table. That's a 4 damage that time.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll have Trudeau for the charge.
Charge, Trudeau.
Charge, Trudeau, charge! No mercy, guy.
Are you riding Trudeau or is Trudeau?
Yes,
charging
I
at
have.
you?
I think I have to
Okay.
ride Trudeau
Okay,
for this.
nice.
Yeah. So he throws it, catches it, and the mid charge throws it again, and then catches it, and it was like onward Trudeau as he holds a hat like a cavalry
Very
saber.
epic.
And yes, that's a
Cavalry
7.
saber.
That is also successful.
Okay.
And do we want to say for Trudeau's horns, like the claws?
Yeah. Do
All right.
that. That works.
All right, another 6. So that's 3 more points of damage.
Alright, so
And as he
that
charges
was,
into her,
8.
he's as Trudeau hits her, he's like Ryan Reynolds, and she charges right into him.
You're just gonna be naming Canadians this
Yeah.
whole time.
Rainey's
can't-
feeding me Canadians in our Zoom chat also. So thank you very much. Yeah.
How do they taste?
Canadian. That's
Oh.
Canadian.
Yeah, all you need to know is that all Canadians harness the power of all Canadians. at
That's
all
right.
times.
It's just like a Canadian hive mind.
Except for Newfoundland.
Except
Right.
for, yeah. Yeah,
The
then
Newfies.
unfortunately, sometimes you accidentally channel the Trailer Park Boys and shit gets wild. Sarah doesn't know what that is. Oh, Sarah, you innocent
No,
little child.
She's
You
so
should-
innocent.
Sometimes, yeah. Go on Netflix, watch Trailer Park Boys, and
Oh, don't.
No, don't. Don't.
no, do it. Enjoy
Don't.
Bubbles. Bubbles is
I don't-
worth it the whole
I don't
time.
watch things.
She really does it. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
That's good. That's good for
y'all,
you.
y'all would be surprised at what I don't know.
I'm not, because I've dropped
You're-
some like very obvious references, and you're like, what?
You're better for it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. You're better for it.
Thank
Elsa, it's your turn now.
All right. So,
Wow, she just sorry, I was just realized that she just got like hit from like a
Oh, I
toy
can't believe I
hat and
missed one of
then
the best
rammed in the like gut by a plastic
Moose.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
She backs up a little. It's like, oh, okay, go ahead.
Elsa would like to try and get to the crystal.
Oh,
That
okay.
is the object of her interest.
Okay. I'll say you probably have to this is make another agility to kind of maneuver around.
Not your strength, Elsa. Uh-oh.
My score is a 6. I rolled a 9.
Oh gosh. Okay. Your score is a 6. Roll the 9. Roll me a second agility.
That was a success. I rolled a 4.
Okay. So as you're kind of dodging around, you do make it by her, but you're kind of maneuvering around to the first snowman, and then these like branches just shoot out from the inside and try and grab at you. And they start to pull you in towards the snowman, but they just grapple onto you, and you kind of resist away with your super strength, I guess. And rather than getting pulled into the snowman, it's just latched onto you. You can do probably one other thing.
Guys, Otter Poet is Canadian.
Okay.
We
Ha-
do have a Canadian fan.
We do?
And you haven't driven
We
them.
had
and
one
you-
from the beginning,
and you
apparently.
haven't- You didn't drive them away with your
Because
impressive
that's
accent.
not what Canadians sound like. It's a complete joke. That's why.
I
It's the
know,
South
I
Park
know.
Canadian. Got it,
I'm
buddy?
kidding.
Yeah.
I would like to try and just kick the backwards against the snowman's stomach
Ooh, yeah, all right.
with the heel.
Ooh, you know what? Do a combat for that.
So that is a success. My score is a 9. I rolled a 6, and then I deal an additional damage because of strength.
Ooh, okay, all right.
I don't know what the damn it. I didn't think about weapon.
there's like hand-to-hand combat. Oh, let me remember where.
Can I
now.
almost consider her heel a dagger?
Yeah, do it. Love it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Super sharp heel. Do it. Yeah.
So then I
Yeah.
roll 1d6. That's a 5. So it
Ooh.
deals total 3 points of damage, 2 for the heel
Wow.
and 1 for Elsa being strong.
Strong.
So how much was that total?
3.
Okay. 3 points of damage. All right. Yeah, you managed to break out of the branches hold. You stick your heel right into that snowman, do a nice backflip off, and release your way through.
Nice.
All right.
Oof, pierce right
Nice.
through. Your heel, interestingly enough, breaks through the snow and then hits something hard on the inside.
Oh, God.
so
We
good.
killed another elf.
No,
she
no,
just
no.
she just kind of like yanks her leg back out and then just goes, "Oh look, you've been impaled." Okay. It was another
Love it.
Frozen
Keep
reference.
it coming.
Yeah, I
Keep it
know, I
coming.
know,
That's
I know,
great.
I know.
Thank
That was
you.
great.
Look,
No, that was
I can
great.
keep going.
Good.
Keep them going.
Good speed. I thought you were out, but that was perfect.
So
Good speed. You're up next.
so I flew back. We said I flew back towards the snowmen. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So I have a question. Well, you know what? I have a spell called Snowball where I create 1d6 snowballs.
Yes.
But I figured I could use these
You can.
snowmen as snowballs to just launch. So
Do
that
it.
might not be the spell. I might just have to use like myself as my ranged shooting ability. Is
You
that
can
the
do.
easier way to do it?
Yeah, I would say either one would be fine.
Okay.
Whichever you would like to choose.
So I'm going to choose the snowball,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull snow away from this snowman, like disassemble the snowman to create smaller snowballs that I'm launching at Jacqueline Frost.
Yeah.
So if there's a little elf in there, ideally I'm freeing it.
Yeah, that is exactly what happens. You are like shooting out snowballs, and slowly you start to see like the top of like a little bell hat, like a little green bell hat, and starts to poke out. And this one is very frozen. You managed to get like to its eyes. It's very frozen. It's very surprised, but yeah, this one's not bleeding.
Do its eyes just dart around like it's
Yeah.
frozen, but his eyes are like, oh no.
Do the rest of us see this?
As he's shooting snowballs out. Yep.
Okay, so I have to roll my magic.
Correct.
I assume she is very magical.
She actually, hold on, I lost her again.
You know what this?
I need to bookmark her page.
I'm gonna metagame here and say it's actually the crystal we need to break, but we're gonna fight this lady.
I mean,
And the
look,
crystal's magical.
your ice princess saw a giant crystal and went, "Gimme, gimme, gimme."
Yeah.
So
Like that made me think of that Weezer song. Gimme. What is that?
that is
Beverly
not
Hills.
where my brain went at all.
Okay, well,
I went
fair
to
enough.
ABBA, please.
Oh, fair.
There you go.
So, what is the spell level for snow?
It is a first level spell. It is a low level spell.
Okay, so that makes her just at a 5.
Oh, so I
That
can't.
you need to
Oh,
roll above.
you
You roll 2d6. You add your magic score, and you have to get above a 5.
Ty wins.
Ty.
Doesn't matter. I got it.
Oh
Crushed
yeah. Okay.
it.
I don't need to look it up.
So I got an 11. So I create 1d6 snowballs that hit as many targets as I want, each for 2 damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll a d6. I got 3. Okay.
Okay.
So I launch a ton of snowballs. Like I'm just launching them, going crazy. Just like I'm a howitzer of snowballs. I think that's what those things were, right? Those big World War II. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a big. It's an artillery thingy. Yeah.
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 So
there we
anyway.
go.
But yeah, so just launching snowballs. Only 3 of them managed to hit her. I'm just kind of wildly spraying everywhere. But I hit her with 3 of them for 2 endurance each, so that's 6 points of damage.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Man.
Wow, she is being really bad. She's actually pretty easy. She's being badly beaten by these toys. Oh God.
Do
Okay.
not mess with a blanket with
Okay.
Nick Cage's face on it.
Okay. That was.
Don't think
good.
anyone wants to, bud.
Yeah, that's why nobody wants me.
You can't attack again, but is there anything else you would like to do, or would you like to attack again next turn?
I'm going to then hug the elf that I'm slowly taking
Oh, and
apart.
try and melt him a little bit.
I actually,
Are you
yeah.
Are you trying to melt the snow that's further around him, or are you trying to melt him?
Well, so I'm just gonna say I'm just flavor wise, I'm just giving him a hug. There is a spell called Thaw that I didn't take.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say mechanically I cannot unfreeze this elf, but I'm just trying to start. I'm trying to start.
Start the fire.
Bell hat starts to like wiggle a little,
Yeah.
jingles.
Wait, so are we saying the hat is part of the elf? Like he can move his
Yeah.
hat?
Exactly.
Jingle, jingle.
This is. I never
It's
thought of elf
Christmas
anatomy.
magic.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's creepy as hell.
Seeing
I
this
love it.
also just like hearing like just turns, pauses, looks at the snowman she just stabbed, looks back. Did I just stab an elf?
There was no blood this time.
Yeah, I'm not trying to smother this elf. I'm just trying to give it a hug, a nice
Oh
warm
no,
hug.
also stabbed an elf
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
With
He
her
was too
foot.
frozen.
with her foot.
with
Yep.
her heel. Yeah.
Yep. Jacqueline is actually really, really bad. She is going to cast spell.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I apologize. I don't know these spells at the top of my head. I have to
It's
like
okay.
scroll back and
No,
forth.
no,
Well,
you're
so
good,
is
you're
she an ice magic or is she a demon
She is
magic?
an ice magic, I think. She is casting glacier.
Ice,
Oh, goodness.
ice,
Oh, jeez.
That's a
Dun,
strong
dun,
spell.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, goodness.
6 seconds. All right.
Yeah. No, theirs goes dun 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 dun. dun.
Ting. Yeah. I don't think people might not get that controversy.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's gonna get that joke. That was Vanilla Ice defending his not total ripoff of Under
Of
Pressure.
Under Pressure,
which It was. Which
It was complete. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Jacqueline is like very, very badly hurt. She stumbles like to the other side of the doorway and she kind of puts her hands out. She casts Blizzard and like this wall of ice kind of just encases the doorway and blocks her from you. And she's just kind of like, holding her wounds, holding her stomach where she's just got like hit by a plastic moose. She's like covered in bruises from like snowballs. She's just like, oh, jeez. Okay. All right. You menacing toys. I was going to give you a home.
I was gonna give you a hug.
That I don't know what that was, but that demon can.
The source of my demon magic, Nicolas Cage.
That demon does not belong anywhere near or on me. I'm sure someone would like him, but not me.
Oh, I should have taken Hellfire the spell and made a Johnny Blaze joke. Nicholas.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Damn, missed opportunities.
Next time.
So did she cast Glacier or Blizzard?
She cast Glacier.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That
we're
is the
trapped in
wall
here
of
now.
ice. Correct.
Oh, goodness.
Low. I did not actually roll for.
Oh, yes. Please see if she cast Glacier.
No. She did cast Glacier.
Oh, okay.
Does she have to? She probably does have to roll.
Listen, you're the GM. She doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Your
So,
life.
yeah. Right.
I don't know what the DC would be. It would be against all of you.
Well, if she's just casting it
It's
on
not
like
a
on
target.
the
It's like a
door,
doorway.
Yeah. If she's
right?
casting on a door, she's fine.
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She's good.
probably fine. She's probably fine. Let me
it's
see.
defensive.
Yours is
Hmm.
defrosted. Yours was kind of grabbing at you. So the snowman, Elsa, that was near you, is going to try and grab you. Nope, it's probably just going to make a claw attack. So that is, his combat is an 8. He rolled a 3.
All right.
So these claws swipe at you for 1 point of damage.
Right.
Slashes just gets some of your dress and like tears it a little bit, but does not manage to get you very well. That was the snowman. Okay, Logan, it is your turn now.
Oh, goodness.
So the ice is basically blocking the door. from the
Blocking.
glacier spell.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I have an enemy. I'm just like I ride around in a circle, and then I'm just like charge Trudeau, and I'm gonna charge right at the ice to try to shatter it.
Okay. All right. Combat versus magic. Interesting. Neither make me a combat roll if you want to try and damage like the ice wall to kind of shatter it completely, or make me an agility roll if you just want to break through yourself. Is what I will
Come on,
say.
Trudeau.
I think I want to try. I want to shatter it completely. So that would be a combat roll.
Yeah.
What an excellent moment.
Yeah. That I completely biff the roll on. Oh wait, do I get a bonus for strength? Because I have the strength thing. Is that a plus? Because Trudeau has the strength.
Sarah, you might know this more. If you have strength, right?
So strength just gives you a bonus. So it gives
damage
you just like
or combat.
So it's to damage.
Oh, okay. I rolled an 11, guys. I
yeah.
bounced right off of it.
Oh, no.
You do this epic kind of circle. You like ride around the snowman. One of the snowman that was attacking Elsa tries to swipe at you. You just like run right around and you just charge.
And I'm like,
right at this ice
and then
wall.
just as I'm about to hit, I'm like, Elliot Page, swap, and I just like splat, and just like slide down it.
He's Canadian?
Yeah.
I think I'd love like the framing of this shot to be this epic soundtrack instrumental.
That's like the Charger Light Brigade.
It's like everything's super zoomed in, so you see big. But then, like right when you're about to hit, we zoom out and we just see a small toy going towards. It's like the music is quiet,
and it's like little clips, like click, 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 dunk.
And to you guys, it sounds so loud right on this side of the wall. It's just like a bang, and like. Jacqueline is just like here's like a little tick on the other side of the wall.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Elsa.
She's gonna try and climb up to the table to get the crystal.
Oh, snap. Okay. You climb up to the table easy enough. There are there's desk drawers and things like that. You can climb up and you make it to the top to this beautiful crystal. It's about twice your height. So you are just like right at the center of it, kind of gazing ahead. It is glowing like bright blue. You see it kind of boom a little bit, and you see like the icicles kind of grow more. You see icicles kind of grow from the top and start closing in on this office.
Oh boy.
So I don't know what role this would be, or if it's possible. She doesn't want to break it. She wants it to turn to her side so she can use it.
Whoa.
Because no, I'm the ice witch.
I love it.
Is it a magic roll?
I was gonna say I would do a magic roll.
Okay, so
if anybody can make a case for it, I think Elsa's the one.
I would do a magic roll and try and overcome maybe her magic DC.
Okay, so it's 2d6 plus magic?
Yes, 2d6 plus magic.
And you want to roll over with magic, right?
Come on,
Correct.
dice. Let this be the time. Motherfucker. I got a 6 total.
That is just short. You kind of like look at it. You're so close. Her magic is like pretty low, but this is like a pretty probably high spell if we were counting it as a spell.
Yeah.
To kind of overcome. You're like looking at it and you're like, you're mine. Listen to me, right? And you see it kind of you stare at it. You're so close. You see like the icicles start to kind of move away or move towards you and move in the way that you want them to. But then it just kind of overtakes you. But you almost had it. Almost had it. Good speed.
Yes. So are you injured at all, Elsa? Are you
A little, but barely. Yeah.
Are there other threats in this room still?
There is
snowman?
one snowman that was attacking Elsa, and it looks to be following her or whoever is closest, really.
Okay.
It's a really creepy looking snowman because it doesn't have a face. It's got just these like branch arms, but they're not protruding out. It's almost like not like a clam, but like I don't know how to describe
Yes,
it.
you didn't. Yeah, that's fair.
Like
a little rib cage.
Yeah, like a rib cage. Yeah.
Oh, creepy.
that's horrifying.
Do you know what that?
horrifying.
Do you know what that makes me think? Is it's asking for a hug.
Hug.
Oh, God.
And I think that Goodspeed will indulge it in a hug. But I don't want to. I do not want to drain this one, knowing that there are elves inside of it now.
Okay.
But I do look back at Elsa, and I just go like, "Don't give up. I think you're onto something. You could take control of that, and we won't freeze in here. Beardback, I need to give a hug." And I fly in, and I just envelop. So should this just be a combat roll? Oh, you know what? Actually, what I want to do is I make it sound like I'm going to give it a hug, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge it with my antlers and just try and like hit hard enough that
Shovel?
my antlers go in,
Oh.
and I knock the elf out of the snowman. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I wanna,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to headbutt the elf out of its snowman casing.
Okay. Make me an agility check then for that,
Okay.
I think.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. I got a 10 under an 11.
Okay. You kind of charge. You're a little bit hesitant, right? Because you just saw Logan the Mountie and Trudeau just hit wall.
Yeah.
And you're like, this isn't a wall, right? Good speed, you put your antlers first. You kind of patter at the floor with your little blanket foot and you go charging. And you pop this elf right out. He is pretty frozen and stiff, but he pops right out, but you are inside the snowman instead.
An elfsicle? Oh no.
Yeah, you are inside the snowman instead. So I need you to make me another agility check.
It's a
Yeah,
snowman.
it's
I succeed again. I got an 8 under
Oh, okay.
11.
All right.
My agility, I did max it out, so it's gonna be hard for me to fail these.
Wise choice.
Thank you.
Yeah, you pop right into the snowman. You feel movement while you're in there, and you feel like the scrapes of like wood kind of trying to grab at you, but you manage to kind of squirm enough, and you're a blanket, so it wasn't really expecting that, and it can't really get at you. So you're just
He
inside the
recoils
snowman
from
now.
Nicolas Cage's face.
There is something wrong.
It caresses Nicolas Cage's cheek, like
No,
very
time out.
carefully, and
it's
like,
like-
oh.
It's like
in the
it's like
snowman, I have my antlers sticking out of the snowman's head, right? And then I push forward
No.
the Nicolas Cage. So
No.
the middle snowman
No.
is just
like the end.
Nicolas
It's like the end of end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where like but Nicolas Cage's face just like burns out of the snowman.
I think that's the most horrifying thing of this entire game.
It most likely is.
Oh.
Uh,
All right. Okay. So, well, the other two, you guys do see Nicolas Cage now.
He just went.
He emerges from the snowman.
Who is
no,
not
what have I
Canadian?
done?
So Logan just is like, who's that guy?
I was just gonna ask him else to go, is that a Canadian?
I would like you to roll intelligence Canadian, knowledge Canadian.
Knowledge Canadian.
Logan, you get advantage on that.
Jacqueline, Elsa, when you start kind of tinkering with this ice crystal, Jacqueline, she like turns immediately towards the ice wall, and she's like, you kind of hear her muffled through the wall, and she's like, get away from that. No, don't touch it. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you'll do. She is going to heal herself. Okay.
Oh no.
You see her hands kind of glow, and she's got these like ice patches that she tries to recuperate with. I don't know how you'll see the wall is going to start to melt. It's very slow though. From the top, it starts to kind of melt down. Logan, your turn.
Okay, so he's gonna pick himself up, and he's like, Trudeau, we did not invoke a strong enough Canadian, and he like, hops on, and he's like, this
We need
time,
a
my friend, and he's
The
gonna
stronger
go-
Canadian.
He's gonna do the same thing, like epic circle, and he's gonna charge again. And this time, let's roll and see how I do first. Actually, so I have to roll
Yes.
combat, right? Because I'm gonna try to shatter it.
Yeah, if you would like to try and shatter again.
I want to shatter it. Yep. 6
6. Okay.
under a 10. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So go ahead.
Second time around, you're like, I've got this. I see the right angle. You hit square on.
And as he does, he
starts-
goes, William Shatner! And he just like shatters the ice.
Shatner, William
William
Shatner.
Shatner. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. It just spiders out and just shatters out in the name of William Shatner, apparently. Just
The name
and
is
like
Shatner.
slowly crystallizes and follows around you. Shania, Sorry, I just read that from chat. Shania Twain's Canadian?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the most powerful Canadian. What are we doing?
I might have spoiled that, but I was super excited to see that. Apparently,
I have a list. I have ones in mind for things that happen, so we'll see. I'll try to work.
It's funny because chat's been going off this entire time. That's the only one I've caught.
Sorry.
I have caught nothing else but Shania Twain.
Sorry.
She's very important.
She is to me. It's fair.
Yeah. I think she was. Like,
she doesn't impress me
brightest-
much, to be honest with you.
Oh,
I was almost. That was good.
Oh,
That was
that's
good.
great. That's really good.
You break through. You probably can't do combat, but is there anything else that you would want to do?
I think I just break through the ice and like we hit so hard that we kind of like tumble through, and then you just like shake the ice off, and I look at Trudeau, and I'm just like, success. And then we look at her, and we're gonna get ready to fight next round.
Okay.
Success.
Rainy, I forgot about the snowman. The snowman is going to
Oh,
try
no.
and absorb you.
You better
Oh.
not.
You're gonna try to absorb each other because you have the other spell too. It's like an
I do.
absorbing war.
So
It's like ShamWow versus something that absorbs. Clip that. Actually, sad.
Rainy, what is your magic stat?
3.
3. Okay, so he has to roll. Oh, pretty easy amount that means.
No.
Yeah, he definitely gets it.
Oh no, I'm getting drained.
How much does drain do actually, if you have it?
1d6 plus 2.
1d6 plus 2. I rolled a 1. So you lose 3 endurance as he gains the 3 endurance that Elsa's heal took away from her.
Okay.
Do I keep saying Elsa instead of, was it Elsie?
So you've said Elsa, and like almost
Alcy?
Eloise, Elsie.
Alcy?
She all work. Like she's
And
It's not an easy name to say, just switching
and
the
that's
E and the
that's
A.
joke.
I also did not realize until just this moment that Elsie is Elsa backwards.
It's not
Yeah.
quite backwards. I just
Not quite.
switched the
Oh,
vowels. but
wait,
yeah.
yes, okay. All right, this is why. I was like, has it been like this the whole time and I didn't realize?
No, if it was backwards, it would be like asshole, and I really wasn't into that.
Which, by the way, with
that
certain,
would've
I've
been
heard,
great.
I've heard this. This is actually funny and true. I've heard
Asshole.
certain Canadian accents. Well, when they say asshole, it sounds like they're like, "You're an asshole," because of the way they.
Asshole.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
I've heard that
You would have
Yep.
fit right in with
online.
Logan.
You would have fit in with Logan. Logan would have been like, "But you're
know?
nice." Why are you
What
named
kind of
that?
a name is that guy?
Yeah,
I don't want to
but
epilogue too early, but maybe we all just live happily ever in old Canada.
In old Canada. They all
Canadian.
just migrate to Canada.
with excellent health care. That's it. All right.
Better than ours. Okay. Where was I? Snowman tried to absorb 3 endurance points, so you lost 3. Snowman.
Yes.
looks fluffier and snowier than before.
You.
Nicolas Cage's face maybe disappears back
Oh,
beneath the snow.
It's like,
He's going-
the ice
goes-
is going
he goes-
on around.
Freeze! Not the freeze! Sorry.
Elsie, it is your turn.
So she's gonna focus again on the crystal. She's just gonna put both of her hands on it and like almost like lean her forehead against it and just go, I'm right out here for you. Just let me in. And she's gonna try again.
Okay, make me a magic roll.
Come on.
Double 6s.
Oh shit!
So that's 15.
Oh
Nice.
shit! I was
That's
like, you
awesome.
just need a 7, Sarah. You've got this. Okay. All right. You put your hands on it and you just start to, I don't know, attune. Ice is your language. It just takes over you. You like stare at this crystal, and Jacqueline is like, no. And the snow and ice is moving whichever way you would like. What would you like to do?
Whoa.
She wants, so she'll do that like grand like flourish with her hands and have it instead of the wall forming in front of Jacqueline, have it form like behind her and almost like wrap itself around her feet. One of the spells Elsa does know is freeze.
Perfect.
So she'll do something similar to that to just trap her feet
Okay.
in place.
Perfect. I love it. What I'll say too is that the crystal starts to from the bottom to the top start just like glowing, and purple starts to take over the crystal.
Oh, that's
Periwinkle
awesome.
just starts to take over, and you start to glow as well. The ice wall that kind of comes up and like moves around glows that purple crystalline snow ice, and
Ooh.
traps her in place. Jacqueline's like, no, what are you doing? No, you're gonna ruin everything. This was my family shop long before it was his. Release me. You've won. I'll be back another day.
Free the elves.
That's in your power now.
She just kind of pauses and then just looks over to the snow and just kind of like drops and tries to just turn it all into water.
Like the snowman on me.
It does all drop, but yeah, you see Nicolas Cage's face, and are you sure you want to do that?
Only because it's attached to good speed.
Oh. Yeah, it just drops water to the ground. Puddles. Logan, Goodspeed, is there anything that you guys want to do during all of this?
I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Logan. You go
No,
first.
what were you gonna say? Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna give Jacqueline a hug.
I don't have anything particular to do, so I'm just gonna stand up and just I'm just gonna stand up and just say, hey, good job, Asa. Eh? Yeah, in the name of John Candy, we were victorious. Yeah. And it just pet Trudeau.
Logan.
That's all I had to do.
I don't, as much as I do just want to drain her and whatnot, but I think what I'm going to do is, since she's frozen here, I do just want to get like, I've been alive for about 45 minutes, and I found that the angriest people need hugs. And I like slowly creep towards
Don't you touch me.
I'm
Don't
just gonna keep
you touch me.
Yeah.
Don't you touch me.
yeah,
Anything
gonna-
with that.
And I'm gonna give her a big, warm, now
Oh,
wet
it's a
blanket
nice-
hug.
Oh.
Aww.
And Elsa just kind of leans sideways, just even the simplest act of kindness can thaw a frozen heart.
And Logan's gonna just be like, Keanu Reeves.
Apropos nothing.
I'm just gonna shout out Canadian names.
That's great.
Jacqueline actually kind of softens at that. She kind of looks at all of you and she's like, but you're just toys. You shouldn't even be moving around. You don't understand. This was my grandfather's place. He built this place before the Clauses took over. He used to hand out toys to all the little boys and girls and children. I was just claiming what's mine.
You know, there's room enough at the North Pole for more. You could always just talk to them
Yeah,
together.
I know a lot about having obnoxious neighbors to the south, and I would just say that you probably can try to just get along, you know, eh?
She looks very like lost and confused, and it's just at that moment that all of the elves that you kind of have like thawed out, water drops, that all of their little hats and their bells start ringing like furiously, right? They start just like jingling. It's very unnerving. They're like ding, 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 ding. And there's just bells and chimes in the air, and you hear footsteps kind of further down the hallway, and you know, the typical chimes and Christmas music that come, and you hear heavy footsteps and a jolly voice.
Oh
And he's
boy.
like, what is the meaning of this? How did the snow get in? Jacqueline, is that you? And he's like, Logan, Trudeau, how did you get out of the shop? What's going on here? And Jacqueline is like, I tried to take over. nothing new. He's like, I was wondering when that was coming this year. Jacqueline here tries to take over probably once, twice every year. She's like, about. And he was like, it's been quiet this year. And he's like, is that you? Godspeed, Elson. What?
Yeah. I pull back my hug and I like wipe down. I just wipe down the Nick Cage. I'm like,
Oh, Goodspeed. There's no need to hide that. It's all right. Someone out there will love you.
Nicholas Cage will love you.
Nicholas Cage will love you.
You have to go to Nicholas Cage.
And he's like, well, what are you all doing here? That you got into some Christmas magic, I see.
we just woke up in the shop, but I think, we've learned.
We had to
a
save
few-
Christmas, Santa.
Well, and it
For
looks
Ryan
like,
Gosling.
Well, it looks like you have. I'm sure Ryan Gosling would appreciate that.
He's a
Wow.
fine Canadian.
They all are those Canadians. They're all
Yes,
wonderful.
They are, yeah.
That's why
Indeed.
they get all the presents every year.
Elsa lets go of the ice around Jacqueline and lets it just kind of fade into snow and
Ooh.
flurry.
So what's never mind. I was gonna say,
Go ahead.
what's with the crystal? Like, whose crystal is that? If she took it over, and now, now it's Elsa's. So
It's Elsa's now, but Jacqueline was like, that was mine. It seems like it no longer belongs to me. It won't listen to me. It seems like it's yours to pass on and carry on our name. Do you think you're worthy of being a Frost?
It's quite literally in my blood. I don't think I can let it go at this point.
oh,
Oh, Sarah, you're on fire
I've
tonight.
been
Yeah,
waiting all
killing
night
it.
to let it go.
killing
So
him.
good.
I went through a big Frozen phase in undergrad, y'all. Like,
Oh my god, the fact that you just said Frozen came out in undergrad for you is
well, no, it didn't come out
bonkers.
in undergrad. That's
Oh,
when I got
okay.
big into it. Frozen came out in
Old,
It's
right?
not that old.
Frozen just came out like
6 years ago?
Frozen came out in 2013.
That's
Oh
not-
wow,
Um,
8 years ago.
Oh, so
yeah, that's totally
So
So
you
I
were
was-
in undergrad.
I was in high school.
Oh my goodness.
I was a senior in high school.
Wait, yeah, we're not that old. That's
No.
fine.
I am.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
appreciate
I
that.
feel pretty old
Yes.
at that, yeah.
Welcome to how I feel, assholes. All right.
I'll
Still in
never know
school
that
when
feeling.
Frozen came
Yes,
out.
you will. I'll be there to see it. I'll probably be on oxygen, but I'll be like, it'll be like my last living thing on Earth.
It's gonna be perfect.
Jacqueline just kind of turns to Santa and she's like, sorry, Santa. Apparently we should talk. And he's like, yes, Jacqueline, I think we should. In the meantime, though, I think it's time to get you three back to where you need to be.
Nicolas Cage's house?
You know, I think we can find a place for each of you. And he kind of leads the three of you. He kind of, I don't know, magically lifts you guys up, leads the three of you to his sleigh, where he kind of finds a place for you. He goes back and kind of talks to Jacqueline in his office, but Christmas Eve day, you guys all go flying out with him. And how I thought we should exit is if you guys had any ideas of the perfect child or child spirit who would take on your little toy.
Does it have to be a child?
It does not have to be
Because
a child.
could it just be a fine Canadian?
It can be. I have some ideas too, but yeah,
But
it can be a fine Canadian. Elsie, yours is gonna be interesting because you got magic powers and shit. Like
you guys go first. I have to decide which fine Canadian gets me, actually.
Which fine Canadian.
I mean, like, part of me really just wants to end this with like Nicolas Cage laying on
Nicolas Cage blanket.
laying on a couch, right, with like a little like reindeer hat and just going like rubbing it up and down and just looking at his own face.
I like the idea of him being surrounded by all of these sequin Nicolas Cage things. Like he has a
Just
Nicolas
a-
Cage sequin
just a
couch,
lot of
and
them.
like a Nicolas Cage sequin pillow, and like here, this newest edition, this one that he never had
Oh.
before, a reindeer.
Shelbinator, thank you very much.
Shelbinator 46, thank you for subscribing. Enjoy your emote. And Razo Play,
Rassel
thank you
plays games. Thank
Oh,
you.
guys.
Thank you,
Somehow
guys.
Nicolas Cage is what brings you
Thank
to
you.
us, and we love it. Thank you.
Thanks
yeah.
so much, guys.
Actually, do you know Nicolas Cage has some ridiculous spending habits, and he's bought himself like T-Rex like skulls and stuff like that, like actual like fossil dinosaur
Sounds
fossils and
right.
stuff.
Yeah, it sounds about
so
right.
I'd love the idea of Goodspeed's reindeer head like mounted on a wall, like it would be like a hunting trophy, and then the blanket just hangs down with just his face underneath it, amidst a bunch of other Nicolas Cage memorabilia.
Meant to be. You found your perfect home. I love it. I love it. I also kind of like the idea of the walls being kind of sequin too.
Ooh, yes.
Just all sequin
You
everywhere.
rub the wall and then it becomes him.
But it's like a wallpaper version, so it's like a bunch of little ones of his face, like
So
Oh,
it's like an advent calendar and you rub a new one. It's a different cage every
New
and
year.
it's just,
different Cage
it's just
face.
different Nicolas Cage expressions like across the wall. Oh God.
There's a secret Pickles
got
cage
real-
hidden in there.
oh,
Nice.
my
Oh my
goodness.
god, that's perfect.
Pickles
the Pickles Cage.
You guys
Oh
have
my
seen
God.
Pickles Cage, right?
Yeah.
I don't
But
think
it's
I
also
want to.
I
do you know
do
about
not,
the
but-
do you it, but it's also like there's a
Thank you, Bloody Fire.
Hi, honey.
thank you.
Hype train. What?
Hype
you
train.
guys.
I know. What?
This is our first stream as affiliates,
This
and
is like the
the
end of the
hype
stream
train
too.
just
Wow.
happened.
Holy crap.
I don't know
Thanks
what I'm
so
doing.
much, guys.
Thank you guys so much. Holy crap. Bloody Fire, thank you for gifting this up. Rainy, enjoy your emotes that you
I'm
got
gonna
for our
spam.
channel.
I'm gonna
okay,
spam the
wow.
crap out of it. I'm gonna spam.
Drop
the
those
crap out of
everywhere.
it.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks so much.
I am blown away right now.
I know. I thought we were gonna get like one sub
Oh
today.
my
I was
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa, things are getting wild here.
Razu, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gift subs going to Ray and Stuff, Jess, me, Lord of Misrule, and Bloody Fire. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, this is getting wild.
Oh my God. Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
This is wild.
Wow. We weren't planning on doing anything until next year, but this is
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, we were like, yeah, we're just affiliate. We're just gonna like, we'll do that next year. Wow,
That brought
that's
us up
awesome.
to
Thank you
a
so much.
Level 3 hype train immediately. This
Holy
is
shit.
wild and wonderful. And thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Razo
really.
and Bloody Fire,
This is
enjoy
incredible.
those little gift boxes for being our top 2 gift people that gave gifts on the channel.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Crap. Thanks so much, guys. What? Okay.
Okay.
I
So
don't
much.
even know
Yeah.
where we left
I did
off.
not
I don't
expect
know.
this.
Take
Well,
it in.
I'm with Nicolas Cage where I belong.
Oh, right.
I
Yes,
don't
that's
know
right.
where
Yes.
anybody
Found your
else.
perfect home.
Oh, and by the
Um,
way, Goodspeed is a reference to Nicolas Cage's character in The Rock, Dr. Stanley Goodspeed. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
nice. I was
serious?
wondering where you
Probably-
got that name.
Probably the
Yeah.
best.
It was
Nicolas
a Cage
movies,
reference
so-
from the beginning.
the whole time, guys.
Wait, really? I did not
Yeah.
catch that either.
Probably the best Nicolas Cage movie too. And I believe Michael Bay directed the. Anyway,
Yeah, that's a Michael
Continue.
Bay.
Wait,
That's
what is the name
absolutely-
of this movie?
The Rock.
The Rock. Oh,
The
Sean
Rock. It's a
Connery.
really good
Gotta
movie.
watch it. It's a good
Sean
movie.
Connery, Nicolas Cage. Ooh,
Okay.
a lot of
I
really
might
good
actually
people.
watch
Actually,
So,
the
like,
cast is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good case. It's basically like mercenaries on Alcatraz for something.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I might have to watch this.
So Elsa, who I like to imagine rides side saddle on the magic crystal at this point, and it flies,
Yeah.
ends up at a house with 3 little girls, and the oldest girl was so excited with her Elsa doll, and the second little girl was so excited with her Anna doll, and the third little girl just wasn't happy with the Olaf plush.
I was
She
going to say
wanted
the
a
Olaf
princess.
doll that she got.
She wanted a princess. And when she woke up on Christmas morning, found a very different princess sitting under the tree with her name on it. And every now and again, No one believes her. She's 3 years old. But every now and again, she's convinced she sees Elsa do a little magic.
That's awesome.
That's really awesome.
Right? So thank you
I don't
for
even know
gifting
what's
2
going
one
on.
subs to Captain of the Manatee and Old School Nate.
This is wild.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. Jesus.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on.
Happy holidays. That's
Yes.
And Holy
Huh.
Fire, yes, if you earned an emote during the hype train, you just keep it forever. You can unlock
that's awesome.
they are Twitch created hype train specific emotes. And those permanently stay unlocked for you as Twitch emotes that you can use on any channel across all of Twitch.
Cool. That's awesome.
You randomly get them by doing something during a hype train.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So if you get hype emotes, you keep them forever.
That's
Cool.
so awesome.
Awesome. Thank
And
you.
we
Thank
love you guys
so
too,
much.
Rob.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
even
incredible.
know
Oh my
to
goodness.
know
What is going
that
on?
this is our first day. being
Right.
affiliated.
Seriously.
Like, I
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
if you know that, but
Bloody
that's
fire.
crazy and amazing.
I like
you for
literally
using-
finished the paperwork for this yesterday, guys.
Yeah,
Like, thank you so
More
much.
tier 1
Yeah.
We
gift
are- yeah.
subs to C Cedric and Spoiler Media. This is really funny because I think some of these are just people who follow us that aren't online. So when they join our stream,
That's
they're
good.
going to see a sub badge next to
That's
their
great.
name.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome.
Maybe they'll check us out now.
Yeah. Right.
No, they already
Oh my
follow
God.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
So
Holy
they'll come
crap.
back with
Yeah.
a little surprise.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Perfect. Oh my goodness.
Level
Wow.
4 hype train.
It's our first day.
We're so yeah.
We have been Twitch affiliates for less than a week.
Not even like 24 hours. Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but because there's a process you have to go through once you qualify. So it's literally like 24 hours. Yeah. So thank you
Like,
guys.
this
If
isn't even
that.
our best stream either.
Oh,
This
it's pretty
is
good.
wonderful,
But
Jess.
Yes, you're
so
doing
no.
great.
This
yeah,
is
don't even
amazing.
say that.
Doing
Jess,
awesome.
stop.
It's all right. It's fine.
It's just great. Jess, stop.
Logan, did you have any ideas?
I
Yeah,
do,
and
although mine is
Trudeau.
not, I'm afraid, as nice as Elsa, but it's Christmas morning.
We've
And
got
it's
Nicholas Cage
Christmas
also,
morning,
so-
and it's a snowy day in a beautiful Canadian countryside. And under the tree, there's a very special present, and someone wraps it, comes down and unwraps it, and Logan and Trudeau wound up with one of the greatest Canadians, Michael Bublé.
Oh,
Bublé.
yeah.
Oh,
The
that's so
Christmas
good.
man himself.
That's
That's
right,
right.
Christmas
Wow.
man himself.
Excellent choice.
Thank you.
Excellent choice.
It was either him or Dan. I was him, Dan Aykroyd, or Avril Lavigne. So,
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
Avril
Yeah.
Lavigne.
Guys,
and I just
wait till
thought
you
because
hear-
he sings Christmas songs, so you know.
No,
just
Michael
wait till
Bublé
you
is
hear-
perfect.
Yeah,
Bu-
I was just gonna
Bublé's a
say
good
it's
one.
perfect for
Yeah.
Bublé. Yeah.
Very good.
Right. Yeah, with that, that is our Twas RPG.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for playing.
Thank you so
guys.
much, guys, and
Thank
happy
Thank you guys
holidays.
for joining
Absolutely.
us.
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Thank you,
Holidays.
Jess. Jess, your
Yes.
first DMing
Yeah, Jess,
on
great
After
job.
Yeah, my
Dark.
first DM
Absolutely.
experience on
Closing
Twitter.
out 2021 with a great.
It's different. It's different when you do it with people watching, huh, Jeff? Jess. Jeff.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm Jeff. I'm still like spurting off Canadian names.
I didn't even
sorry.
hear it. That's fine.
I thought that was a Bezos reference. that
Jeff
we were-
Bezos. Thanks for your money, Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. We got 15 bucks from Jeff.
A little bit. I mean, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I remember I felt like that when I did Mothership. It's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pressure's on, right? It's
Pressure's
not
on,
just like
yeah.
4 people who are here.
Yep.
Chad, Ray and
they'll-
stuff
they
said
won't
no
know.
Chad Kroger love. Like Nickelback. Oh, man.
no, there's
Wait. Look at this photograph.
It's so much worse when it's closer. Oh gosh. Just the eyes. Just the eyes. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
God.
sorry.
Oh, man.
Well, thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. This has been really
So-
great.
Thank you all.
So many thank
What an
yous.
insane, what a great session.
We've been saying
Group of
thank you
people.
all night, but we will
Ugh.
not stop. We cannot stop. We are all infected by the polite Canadian bug, and you can't get it out of us.
That's right, guy.
If you enjoyed this the easily most wholesome one shot we've done,
Yes.
despite
Yeah.
the
It has
age
been the
chaos.
most whole, I think.
It
Yeah.
really
it
has.
been the
Minimal,
most
minimal inappropriate
I'm
stuff.
glad it was mine. It's also because we're chaos crew down. Like we're 2 people
Yeah,
down.
it's only me
that are-
to
Yeah.
only me to represent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
if this is your first time here, hi. Most of our streams are a little more chaotic, but we appreciate you being here. All of our streams a lot of them are on Twitch under VODs. You can also catch all of them at our YouTube channel, also DMs After Dark.
This one will be up by Monday on YouTube.
Perfect.
So we'll get it up.
If you are a person who prefers to listen to audio only, that is okay. All of our streams and podcast episodes are combined together on every podcast app worth their salt. If you just search for DMs After Dark, you will find us. You'll see our good old Detective 20 right in the middle. You'll know it's us. We are on all the social medias at DMs After Dark. And if you would like to reach out to us personally, we have an email, dmsafterdark@gmail.com. And thank you all. Happy holidays to all, and to all a good
happy
night,
holidays, guys. We'll
Happy
obviously
holidays.
we will not be streaming on New Year's Eve.
Right.
So we'll be, I think, back on the 7th. We're planning on coming back. Is that right, Rainey?
14th, I believe we're
Because
coming back.
but there was something to schedule for the 7th for
wait.
not actually a game, but it was just a.
And
We
Troy's
might
actually
be doing a bonus special stream, maybe, or it might be a podcast episode. We're not sure.
Yeah,
but
we might just do more of like a hangout, answer some questions, talk about plans for the new year. Not necessarily a game, but just a hangout sort of thing.
And
on the 7th.
On January 14th, we will be returning to our regularly scheduled Chaos Games with Good Society, and
which is going to be
the DM
awesome
on stream for the first time. So if you are a fan of Jane Austen, a fan of us, or like Troy, don't know who she is and want to jump into the action anyway, come join us for that because it's really fun.
It's a really cool game, guys. It's diceless, which is awesome.
If you want to listen to me gush about it, check out our podcast episode we did recently about great games to give to people for Christmas and also give to yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you
I
also get to watch all of us assholes play 2 characters.
That's right. I was gonna say I also realized that this will be our first time playing with Rainey because we've played.
Yeah, he didn't play. Yeah, right. Rainey didn't play.
I was
That's
not
right.
there.
Yeah.
I'm
He
gonna
was
bring my
busy
best
having a
Regency
child?
era. Yeah, I think there was a baby being born, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Those tend to throw a wrench in things.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys so
Yeah,
much.
thank you guys. Happy
This has
holidays.
been-
What an
Have a great one.
incredible. Yeah.
An insane first stream as affiliates. I don't think any of us expected
Well, even when you
this.
think like I
An
never
amazing
expected
last
this.
stream of 2021. It's a
Right.
great launching pad for next
thank
year.
you
We
so
have so
much.
many things we want to do, and we just hope that we entertain you all and
Yeah, for
keep
plenty
the
of people.
ridiculousness coming in all of the many
And
games we want to play.
we appreciate the support and like tell your friends too because we do stupid things on our Facebook. That's mostly me. But we also do follow us, and tell people about us. That's the best thing you can possibly do for us. We appreciate everything you do, but spreading the word is the best thing, and it doesn't cost you anything. So that'd be awesome if you did that for us. Thank you.
Subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe, follow, tell
All-
your
all
friends.
those things.
Yep.
Smash that like button. I don't know. That's something that-
No.
I don't know.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
And,
Thank
everybody.
you
guys.
all. Good
Yeah,
night.
happy holidays.
Happy New Year.
Tonight we're not sorry.
Nah, right for once.
We're not
Not
sorry.
even a bit. Go give everyone a good speed esque hug.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's
Lots of
end it
frozen
there.
hearts. Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys. Good night.